Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Nothing can bring two people together like vats of blood.
What?
Oh, gross.
Like that? Why'd you say that?
Did I just say that? That's a weird comment.
Yeah, we're
I guess it'll make more sense when I explain to you where the guy who's on the phone for a second date update today met the girl that he wants to call. They met while giving blood.
Oh,
That's probably a better way to say it than just vats of blood.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was being unclear.
I thought we were actually going to talk to some vampires.
No. His name is Miles. Miles, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?
Not much. Thank you for your email. So it says that you met the girl you want to call while donating blood?
Yeah. Basically, I like to donate blood to my local hospital and stuff.
Okay. Was she a nurse, and every time she'd go to poke you with the needle, you'd play like, ooh, stop it, you silly.
Yeah, I wish, man. But
What is with all the nurse fantasies? Always, you guys.
Nurses are sexy.
You're not supposed to poke me. Silly.
The nurse was probably a 300-pound, 62-year-old woman. For all
Even
you guys
better.
know.
Yeah, bro,
man,
cut
way
it
to
out.
really fulfill that fantasy. All right, sorry we got sidetracked again, Miles. Tell us about the girl that you met.
her name's Emily, and she was also donating blood, which was kind of cool. You know?
I could see how that'd be an easy conversation starter.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was really hot, like nice hazel eyes and nice brown hair, and she was really cute. So I was like, you know, I did my little Mac thing, you know. I was just like, hey, so you're donating blood, you know?
Hey!
So
Wow. So
looks like you're donating some blood.
That
It's a
is-
good place to do that. Seems like you're a smart gal.
that is a Mac line if I've
Showed
ever
up
heard one.
to the right venue for that. Did you lay some sweet lines down on her like that, Miles?
Yeah, well, kind of, you know. I mean, I saw her, and she looked really nervous, and I was wondering why. And apparently it was her first time donating blood.
Oh.
So, you know, I wanted to smooth out with her. So I wanted to calm her down, you know, because, you know, I'm a blood donating vet. You know, I've been doing it for, like, years.
Okay.
I feel like you should have a badge for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, I calmed her nerves down. I just told her ins and outs, like, it's pretty clean and all that stuff. And that's when we started, like, clicking, and that's when we started talking. And it was really going good. So I was like, hey, afterwards, if you want, maybe we could, like, grab a cup of coffee, you know?
Okay.
And we did. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
Great conversation. But, I don't know, like, she never got back to me, and I'm just curious why. You know?
So when you guys went to coffee, what did you guys talk about?
I mean, I was kind of loopy, all right? Like, I'll be honest, like, when I get blood drawn out of me, I'm just really like, ugh, you know?
What?
Like, I was kind of airy and stuff.
All right,
So
So
is
you were-
that why you enjoy giving blood so much?
You're like a zombie, I guess, is what it sounds like.
So I don't know if it's like maybe I wasn't 100% aware, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm kind of worried about that.
If you knew you were going to be woozy and kind of an idiot after you gave blood, why did you ask her to coffee to begin with?
Think about it. Like, you know, you just met somebody donating blood, and he was like, hey, let me get your number. I mean, what's the success rate of getting called back, you know? So
Okay.
I figured, let me just try to sell myself to her, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah.
and so do you feel like you just didn't sell yourself well, and that's why she's not calling you?
No, I think I did. I mean, like, she told me to call her back. She was like, yeah, she was really positive. She showed me positive vibes. She showed me positive stuff. I mean, she said definitely call me so we could go out on a real date.
She said that.
Oh.
So you guys went out for half an hour, had coffee. It was just normal, and she said call me, and now she's not responding to anything.
Well, all right. So I've been thinking about it since then, and this is the only thing I could think of that probably was, like, a trigger or something.
Okay.
I was talking to her about, like, donating blood, right, and how, like, cool it is and stuff, and how, like, it's great, it's positive. But I also told her how, like, I think it's really cool, like, when you donate blood, how, like, you're watching the blood go through, like, the tubes and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's kind of surreal. Like, you kind of look like you feel like a cyborg or something. Like, you know, like the blood to the machine and, like,
Whoa.
and, like,
Is it weird that I kind of get that? I'm like,
No.
yeah, I don't know. When I donate blood, I think the same thing. Like, whoa, that was in my body, and now it's not, and it's going to go into somebody else's body, and that's crazy.
All right, you're both weird.
yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I kind of feel like an android, I think life-giving figure, you know? But seems like she felt the opposite. Like, she kind of cringed when I brought that up. Like, ew, really? Like, if I'm some type of weird vampire dude or some stuff like that. I don't know.
So maybe you creeped her out by saying how much you like watching the blood come out of your body.
I mean, when you phrase it like that.
And how many times have you tried to call her since your little date?
Just twice. I tried contacting her. Once by calling, and then I just sent her a text, and then I stopped. It's been over a week.
Do you think maybe she could have donated all the blood in her body and
Yeah, that's it, Jubal. That's
like
good.
they took too much and she's not with us anymore?
Oh, no.
Oh, that'd be sad.
They just they literally dehydrated
Yeah.
her.
She looks like an empty Capri Sun packet. Just all the liquids are gone. She's on the floor of the place right now. Well, I hope that didn't happen.
Yeah.
I mean, neither, yeah.
All right, Miles. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, man, thanks.
Yep, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Coming soon to a theater near you. Miles. Normal guy from the city, a little rough around the edges, not scared to pour his heart out or his veins either. Emily. Cute and timid and her first time at a blood bank. How would these two crazy kids navigate this world together? Who knows? In the unexpected smash hit comedy of the year. How do you spell love? We spell it with a capital O positive. That's right. It's Miles and Emily in the feel-good hit of the year, Love at First Prick. Welcome back to your second date update. If you couldn't tell by that recap, Miles is on the phone and today he wants to call a girl named Emily. They actually met at the blood bank. They were both donating blood together, and afterward they went for coffee. He says that they had a great time, but now she's not calling him back. They had coffee for about a half an hour. She left. She also said, hey, call me so we can go out again. He's tried that. It's been over a week, and he hasn't heard anything from her.
I'm actually confused on this one for you because not only did she give you a super positive message at the end of your date, but you're a guy who obviously wasn't just out trolling for chicks at a blood bank. You weren't trying to play her or anything. You're actually doing some good for the community.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I do. I do good things, so.
Okay.
All right.
That was to the point.
Well, we'll see if we can get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling you back. All right, man?
All right, let's do this.
Here we go. I'm going to dial her phone number.
Hello?
Hi, is Emily there?
This is she?
Hey, Emily, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Jubal from the blood bank.
No.
What's that laughing in the background?
Laughing? I don't hear any laughing. Are you feeling okay after donating blood? Because I don't hear any laughing.
Give her a break.
Now there's a woman on the phone. What's going
Yeah,
on?
there's
Hi, Emily.
3 people on the phone.
Yeah, hi.
How are you?
I'm a little confused.
Okay, that's normal. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. Why are you calling me?
Well, I'm calling you because you recently met somebody. His name is Miles.
Uh-huh.
And Miles sent us an email because he told us how you guys met at the blood bank. And he told us all about having coffee after. And he said that he really liked you and he was hoping to go out again, but now you're not returning his phone calls.
Yeah, I'm not returning his phone calls. But why are you guys calling me?
Well, because Miles listens to our radio show, and we do a segment called the Second Date Update. So Miles asked for our help figuring out why you don't want to go out with him again.
Okay, I guess it's as simple as I'm not interested. I'm just not interested.
Yeah, but why would you? I mean, he sounds like a pretty nice guy.
Well, okay, honestly, he was nice when we first interacted before we gave blood, but it just went downhill from there. And so I'm just not interested. He's just not the guy for me.
How you say it went downhill? How did it go downhill? Because according to him, everything was fine.
Well, he asked me out for coffee afterwards, and I was like, yeah, sure. So, when you give blood, how you've got that little cotton ball, wrapped around your arm?
Yeah.
So we're walking down the street, and, literally every single person from, the 5 storefronts from where we're giving blood to the coffee shop, he's like, check out my arm. Isn't that look cool? Aren't I so great? Look, I just gave blood.
Wait, he's saying that to people that you're passing on the street or to you?
Yes, to everybody.
He's just shouting at people that he gave blood.
Right. Like, it just came off as a braggart.
Yeah.
Like, was just using every excuse to be like, look how great I am. I've donated blood.
All right.
I'm a saint.
So you don't feel like he was donating blood to actually help out? He was just donating.
Right. It
For
was
his-
more to get attention for himself.
Gotcha. Oh, no.
It's not even that, it gets worse. So we go into the coffee shop and he orders his coffee. And I'll be honest with you, like, he paid for mine, which was nice. I'm going to give him props for that.
Sure.
But when the barista's like, what name can I put on here? He's like, the donator.
No,
Are
he
you
did not say
serious?
that.
Yeah, and the barista's like, I'm sorry, what? He's like, the donator, and then points to his arm where the little cotton swab is and is like, I just came from donating blood, so I'm really going to need this coffee to help get my energy up because, I need to help people.
The
He
donator.
had to have been. I mean, it had to have been a joke.
Well, that's what I thought. Like, I was just like, because he was kind of like going on. And so I was like, well, this is just a joke. Like, he's just doing this because he knew that I was nervous. But it, like, was relentless. Like, he's talking to all these strangers on the street. He's telling the barista to give him the name The Donator on his coffee cup.
It sounds
That
like
was-
sounds like a superhero.
Yeah.
Donator.
Kind of is, Jubal, saving lives, maybe.
Well, clearly he thinks he's a superhero.
Yeah.
And you know
So-
what? I wonder how we talk to the donator.
I don't
Is
know.
it like some sort of a syringe signal or something we put up in the air? I don't know.
Well, that's why I'm avoiding talking to him, because I just don't know how to talk to the donator.
Okay, well, I
Oh.
can tell you how to talk to the donator, Emily, because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Hi, Emily.
Yeah.
Hi.
That's the donator.
All right, guys. Can I explain that?
Yeah, I think
was-
everybody wants you to.
I want to hear it.
I'm doing good here. I'm helping out people. Like, I want to let people know that, I'm doing a cool deed, If I don't talk about it to everybody, how will they know to do it too? Huh? I mean, come on.
Spread the
Good
word.
question.
It's
Yes.
kind of like a PSA.
Yeah, like I'm a superhero, the donator. It's kind of a joke, but it's also like, there's facts and jokes too, So just want to help people out.
Okay.
Miles, that is such a turnoff. And it's
How's that a turnoff?
because you're putting people in a position of then all of a sudden it has to be like, wow, congratulations, way to go for being a good human being, instead of you
What's
just
wrong with that?
being, because it's cocky and it's arrogant. Like,
It's confidence. What's wrong with confidence? What's wrong with
There's a
confidence
difference
of like doing a
between
good
confidence
deed?
and cocky. You know what? Do you remember you asking me? I will never forget this. This is so disgusting, you guys. Do you remember what you said? You asked me, where do you want your blood to go? You're like, well, I hope my blood goes to some f***ing sicko so he can turn his life around.
What?
Exactly.
Do you say?
Is that not psychotic?
I don't get it. Like,
To me, it sounded like he was probably wanting to help some drug addict, and he thought that his blood would somehow morph this person into being sober.
No. See, you don't get it. I meant a sicko. Like someone who's sick out there that needs blood. I don't know. There's all these types of diseases and all these sickos out there. They need healthy blood. There's a good red-blooded American like me.
A good red blood.
oh god.
Hey, I'm not trying to offend anybody, all right? I'm just trying to help people, all right? What's wrong with that? I don't get it. Because I'm trying to help people with my healthy blood. I just want to help out a sicko, okay? That's what I do. That's what I try to do. That's what I do. I help out sickos. Be healthy.
But I feel like the choice of words is not the best,
You
Miles.
sicko.
You make it sound like you have magic blood in your veins, like this super healing, wonderful power that is above regular human beings, that your blood is so much better than anybody else's blood, and therefore if anybody gets your blood in their body, oh my goodness, all their woes are fixed
I want
because
donated
Miles
blood.
donated blood.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, I do believe that. I do have great blood. Last time I donated blood, they're complimenting me, saying that my blood was probably the best blood they had all day.
Do they actually say? I haven't been able to donate blood because I've had tattoos, but
I think so.
Do
Like,
they
if you have-
compliment your
if
blood?
you have a universal blood type, it can go to help a lot of different people.
Hey, good
Yeah,
blood.
that's what he said. My red blood cells were through the roof. My white blood cells are amazing. So I just want to help out sickos out there, okay? People need, good blood cells.
Emily, I gotta say, there's something kind of lovable about Miles.
Really?
I mean, if
Well,
if
why
you
don't
guys
you go out with him?
Well, I don't want to go out with him. I could see where the blood thing got a little obnoxious. But if you guys had met under different circumstances where he wasn't praising himself the entire time, do you think that you would have still been attracted to him?
I mean, is he even capable of not praising himself the whole time? I mean, we had this great interaction up top before we gave blood, and then it just all went downhill. And even talking to him now, it's still all about him. And it's like been 5 minutes of knowing this guy.
I think it's a lot about sickos too, personally. But
Well, hey, it's not just about me, Emily. It's also about you. You should take pride in your blood. Your blood is good. It's healthy. You're in the same boat as me. So don't act like you're better than me.
I'm not saying that I'm better than you, but I don't need to brag. You just do a good deed because that is the reward in itself.
Wait.
You don't need to get a gold
This is your
star
first
or
time
a
donating
superstar.
blood, right? It's your first time donating blood? I've donated blood like over 12 times.
Whoa. Miles, that's crazy, man.
he's
That's
on a
awesome.
dozen, man.
You know what, Miles? You are so right. Like, you are just phenomenal and amazing, and you only deserve the best blood to be in a woman that you're choosing to date. And I just don't have that because I've only donated one time. I'm not a 12-time donator.
You're not worthy.
Yeah.
So I'm just not, I don't think I'm the girl for you. I don't think I'm good enough for you.
Well, Emily, let's get an official answer on that
Yeah.
because I have to ask this question first. Emily, would you like to go out on a second date with Miles? We will pay for it.
You know, I just think I'm not good enough for him. So I think I'm going to have to pass.
You know what? I get you're being sarcastic. I get you're just trying to look cool on the radio, but you can't tell me we didn't have a great connection while we're talking.
No, we did not bond. We did not have good times. You had a good time fluffing your ego and talking about yourself and getting attention for donating blood. It was not good, comfortable for me at all. I was nervous, and you made things weird.
You made things weird.
I'm weird.
Oh my
I'm
God.
weird. I'm saving lives, honey. So, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. This is honestly, if I was sick and I needed some blood, I would not want that guy's blood for fear that it would make me an arrogant a-hole, too. If you missed today's second date update, this dude named Miles wanted to call a girl named Emily. They met at the blood bank. They were actually giving blood. It was her first time. He's done it a lot. And the reason that she wasn't calling him back is after they donated blood, they're like, let's go down and get some coffee. And the whole way that they were walking to the coffee shop, he was bragging to people, just random strangers on the street, about how he just gave blood. He even asked for the barista to call him the donator when they called out his name, and he just couldn't stop bragging about how he gave blood and how awesome his blood is, and how he couldn't wait for some sicko to get his blood
That was a bug.
so that they could have his powerful blood.
It sounds like a pretty cool superpower, though.
It does.
Like the donator.
Donator. She decided that she did not want to go out with him again because he's a little arrogant.
At least he was arrogant about good things, I
Yeah, I
suppose,
mean, at least
you
he's
know?
still giving blood.
Yeah, it's not like he's arrogant about his good looks or anything like that.
Just making sure that everybody knows he
Yep.
is the donator. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person that didn't call you back.
Move at 92.5.
If you're just joining us for the second date, Amanda is on the phone today. She wants to call a guy named Eric. They met at a golf course. She works there as the bartender, and he asked her out. They ended up going out to dinner. At the end of the night, she got a kiss on the cheek and hasn't heard a word from him since. The only thing that she can think of that went wrong on their date was in the middle of it, at some point, she accidentally dropped that she knew where he lived because she looked up his information in the golf course database, and he seemed kind of weirded out by that. So she's definitely a stalker. We do know that. And I'm assuming that she's ready to do the second date update right now on the phone in a crawl space in his house. So, Amanda, do you want to do the second date update, or you want to just like walk downstairs and see if he's there and pass the phone over to him?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me have a minute to decide.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, I don't think you should feel bad about that. I would always look up information before I went on a date. I mean, I think that's just normal.
Okay. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now, get him on the phone, and get your second date.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Eric, please?
Yep. This is Eric.
Hey, Eric, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm good. Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay.
How are you?
Fine. May I ask why you're calling?
You may. and I will gladly tell you that. You recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and she asked me to call you and find out what went wrong. It's a segment we do called The Second Date.
Oh, okay. I think I've heard of this, actually.
Oh, you have? Have you ever heard the segment?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, at least you're kind of familiar with it. Well, congratulations, Eric. A girl named Amanda wanted me to call you today and find out what went wrong on your date. Do you remember going out with Amanda?
Yep.
You met her at the golf course?
Yep.
Okay. She said that you guys enjoyed a fun dinner out, at least in her opinion. Was it not fun for you?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. It was fine and stuff, but I don't know if I can really, talk too much about details or anything like that.
Is there anything that you could share with us? Because she says she's tried to text you a few times after going out, and you haven't responded at all. She thought things went well enough that you guys would see each other again.
Yeah, I mean, she's a nice girl. I just don't know if it's really the best thing for me to give her a call back and pursue it, I guess.
You know how it is when somebody doesn't call you back. You sit there and wonder, and you're like, why don't they like me? She really liked you, and she would love to see you again, so.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with her. It's just that, after our date, I was kind of telling a couple of my friends about it, and I got kind of a lot of crap from them because they said I probably should not be going out with Amanda. So I don't really know what to do, but I think it's probably best if I just let it go.
Do they know Amanda?
Yeah, a couple of them do.
Okay, and why do they think not going out with her is?
Well, I mean, it's nothing to do with Amanda. It's just that it was explained to me, and I thought about it. It makes sense that it's probably not a good idea to go out with somebody that works for me. So.
Wait, that works for you? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
What?
How did
You
she?
mean she work? How does she work for you?
Well, she works at the country club.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
Are you-
own the country club?
Well, this is why I didn't really want to get into details or anything, especially like on a radio segment. But yeah, I'm a partial owner of the club.
Whoa.
Wow.
Score, Amanda.
That's awesome, man.
Nice.
She sounded like she had no idea that you were a partial owner.
Well, that's good, I guess. I mean, people. I mean, it's nice when people just kind of treat you for the way you are, I guess. So.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not
You
like
didn't, and you
you're-
didn't tell her anything about like what you do and that you own the golf course when you were out with her on your date?
Didn't seem relevant.
But are you
Interesting.
are you really a participant in the golf club? I don't know how it's managed. Like you're not really her boss or anything.
Yeah, well, that's kind of why we went out in the first place. I didn't really think about it because, I mean, it's not like she's a direct report. But she's still on payroll, though, and it's a blurry line, I guess, so it's probably just not appropriate.
So you feel like dating her is dating one of your employees and it's bad to mix business and pleasure.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of still struggle with this a little bit, because it seems like it's a blurry line, gray line, and it might be okay and stuff, but my friends were pretty adamant about this not being okay.
Are your friends also owners? I mean, are they your business partners or are they just friends giving advice?
They're just friends. They don't have anything to do with it, but, I tend to take their opinions pretty heavily, so.
Oh, man.
Did you like going out with her, though?
I did. I really liked her, actually.
Okay, so why not break a rule then?
Yeah.
I mean, I have to think about more than myself and more than Amanda. There's, there could be bigger ramifications.
But come on, people meet through the company all the time. Like, it's super common. It happens, and everybody makes it just work.
Yeah, but that's when they're regular employees. He's talking about banging the help.
You did not just say that.
Right, Eric?
Wow. I'm not saying anything.
Eric, I thank you for being honest. I really do.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's kind of a sticky one, I guess. So.
Yeah. I should also let you know that she's actually on the other line listening.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am.
That's not cool.
Hey, Amanda, say hi to your boss.
Hi, Eric.
Hi.
I don't even know what to say.
Well, I'd be very careful in what you say because Eric apparently has the power to get you fired.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Look, I'm really sorry.
Oh my God. Yeah, but it's not bad. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Of course it's not bad for her.
Just really unexpected.
I can legitimately say this is not you. This is a tricky situation, and I think maybe I screwed up even by asking you out. I'm really sorry.
I mean, now that I know the whole story, you don't have to apologize. What happens now?
mean, like I just said, legitimately, it's not you. I mean, I really think you're great, and I had a really good time, and I think you're intelligent and vivacious, and I like a lot of things about you. I'd like to get to know you better, but it's,
You do own a golf course throwing around words like vivacious. That is a power word.
Oh, Eric, how often do women and chances like this come around, though? I mean,
I don't know. It's tough. I mean, I'm not going to say like I enjoyed the fact that you didn't know like what I do for a living, but I like the fact that you were just engaged with me and you weren't really. It wasn't about what I do and stuff. So I appreciated that. I like that.
Well, thank you for that compliment. I mean, I really had no idea, and I don't know. It's just rare to have someone as down to earth as you come into the club, which sounds so weird.
I think you should correct yourself, Amanda. Someone as down to earth as him come into his own golf course.
So weird. But yeah,
See, this is exactly what happened. This is what happened.
Yeah, but seriously, I mean, you came in and I really liked you, and I like had so much fun just like laughing with you the whole time that we went out, and it's just really rare for me to meet someone like you, and I just wish that it could work out somehow, but I don't know. I guess that's up to you.
Well, I mean, I take my friends' opinions pretty seriously, and it's not necessarily mine. I'm kind of on the fence. I mean, let me talk to the HR director at least and see what potential problems there could be.
that is such
Eric,
a business transaction.
How about
You
this,
own the place,
Eric?
dude. Do what you want.
Eric, what if she quits live on the air right now and resigns her position at your golf course? Would you date her?
Yeah, I would, but I don't know if that's such a good precedent.
Am I involved in this decision?
No, Amanda, not right now. I'm making decisions for you. Eric, I would love to ask if you'll go on a second date with Amanda. Not that you need me to, but we will pay for the second date.
Do it, man.
What's the worst that could happen?
There could be a lot of bad things that could happen. I mean, I have to check it out first. I have to make sure it's okay.
Okay, so you'll go have a meeting with your HR person and see if it's cool if you date the bartender at your golf course.
We might have a bylaw against it. I don't even know.
Okay, well, so if you do all of your due diligence and find out if you can date her, will you go on a second date with her?
Yes, as long as she leaves her allergen princess hat at home. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I'm totally kidding.
I can't help that.
So, congratulations, Amanda. You sort of have a second date.
If HR approves.
Yeah. If the company signs off on it.
Eric, I'm excited and would love to go on a second date with you if it's professionally approved.
Sounds so weird.
Excellent. Stand by. I'll find out.
All right.
I'm sorry I didn't.
Oh my
sorry I
God.
didn't tell you. I didn't really know how to say it. I guess.
Eric, make sure if you do ask her out again, you get that request notarized and copied in triplicate so that you can have it in your permanent file.
Even if it's a green light, you'll probably still have to sign something here. Before we even go out.
That's awesome. I do not envy the girl on the phone for a second date today. Not because of anything that happened with her date. Just, I think that she has one of the jobs that is tops in this country for getting hit on the most by thirsty, annoying dudes. She's a bartender at a golf course.
Oh, yeah.
That has got to be the worst. As a guy who golfs a lot, I see it go down constantly. If you're the cart girl or working in the bar at a golf course, it's just nothing but guys coming in there being like, I make a ton of money because I golf all the time. What's your name, sweetie? I'll take another Arnie Palmer. Get it from the bottom shelf so I can watch it bend down. I'm not even over-exaggerating.
No, you are on point, sir.
Amanda is on the phone. Amanda, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Good. Is that a pretty accurate description of how it is at the golf course for you sometimes?
Kind of depressing, but yeah.
She's like, I'm good. I want to quit, but I'm good.
I want to apologize on behalf of all men, first of all, before we get into your phone call. But it actually said that you met the guy that you want to call today at the golf course.
I did, yeah. He was one of the less creepy, less rich dudes.
I had no idea that it would actually work. I've never even attempted to hit on a girl at a golf course because I figured they get it all the time from old married dudes. He actually was able to get your number and you guys went out on a date. That's impressive.
Yeah, which has never happened before at that particular job.
How did he do that? Did he try to impress you or did he just go, hey, can I have your number?
No, he was very real about it.
Okay.
He came up to the bar and got a drink and then went out and golfed for a little bit. And then he hurt his ankle, so he had to come back in. And
So he hurt his ankle golfing. He's an athlete, in other words. So what'd you guys do on your date?
We went out to dinner. We went to a cool little taqueria and got tacos. It was fun.
All right. And how did the date go? I mean, he's obviously not calling you back now, so maybe it didn't go as great as you thought. But did it seem like everything went well?
It seemed like everything went really well. Like, we had a really fun time and laughed a lot. I do have a lot of allergies, so I had to ask, like, what was in some of the ingredients, which may have embarrassed him.
Did it seem like you just have allergies and you were worried about it, or you're like high maintenance and you're like, where exactly did this dish come from? Was it farm raised or was it?
I'd never want to sound like that, but I mean, I am asking questions and people usually don't, so maybe that did sound high maintenance.
Well, did he seem turned off by it?
I mean, I was upfront about it, so I said it right away, and then he told me not to worry about it, so I didn't think it was a big deal.
Okay. Yeah, I have a hard time thinking that just because you had allergies, he'd be like, I'd never want to see that chick again.
God, I hope not.
Anything else that could have possibly caused him to not want to see you again?
Well, there was one kind of awkward thing, and I don't even really want to tell you guys about it.
Then you
Well, you probably should definitely tell us about it. If we're trying to dissect this date and figure out why the dude's not calling you back, that might be an important piece of information.
It's going to seem weird, but it's really not that weird.
Okay.
Heard it all.
So what is it?
Well, I have, like, access to the golf course's system, so I can, like, see people's addresses, and I don't know, I just, like, typed his name in really quick, and the only thing that came up was his address, and I just happened to remember what part of town it was in, and I was like, oh, cool. But I asked him if he liked living in that area, and he gave me a really weird look, and then I realized,
oh my God,
maybe that, I don't know, because there's really no other way for me to have known.
Did you
So it's almost like you Facebook stalked him without him knowing, and then was like, hey, I saw you were out at this bar last week. How was it? And he had no idea. Is that kind of what it was like?
Kind of. I hadn't compared it to that in my mind, but
a little worse.
So
Yeah, worse. It's like dating someone from a bank and the person looking up like your banking information.
it's not that bad.
I don't know.
I did come clean, though, and I told him why I knew that.
Okay.
Because I just wanted to be honest with him.
I knew where you lived because I stalked you in our company database before we went out. I'm sorry. What did he say?
That sounds so much worse.
What did he say when you told him that?
He didn't really say a lot. He just kind of looked at me weird.
Okay.
And you swear that he hasn't like caught you outside of his house in his bushes or anything post date.
I was not in the bushes. I was a very safe distance away, sitting in my car with my binoculars.
There you go. Good. I'm glad you're being honest about being a creeper, Amanda. All right, so how did the date end then?
He walked me to my car, and I don't date a whole lot, so I don't really know how that works, and I was kind of nervous and wondering if a first kiss situation was going to happen, but he just kissed me on the cheek, which was very sweet, and then went on his way.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of him since you went on this date?
I texted him once. I don't want to be creepy about it and be like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? You want to hang? You know, I'm waiting for him to call me. So,
well, you have his address. You should just show up at his door. Do we really need to do a second date here?
That's a great idea. I'll do that tonight.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date, okay?
Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Whenever somebody claims that they're sick and they can't go on a date with you, that's when you show up to their house to make sure.
No.
Yep.
What?
You have to make sure that they're not faking it. And that's exactly what Andrea did, who's on the phone to do a second date update right now.
Oh, no.
She called the dude out for being sick.
No, what?
And now he's not calling her back. but apparently it worked out better than what it sounds like I'm saying. Andrea, what's up? How are you?
Hey, Jubal. Hey, Brooke. How are y'all?
Good. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the guy that you want to call today? What's his name?
His name is Mike.
Mike. Okay, and how did you meet Mike?
We work in separate places. We were just at the same bar for an office happy hour.
And you thought maybe you could help merge companies. A little merger, huh?
Maybe. I was thinking more, he could just do a feature on our next product.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So what'd you like about this guy?
He had a really sweet personality. I mean, he was really smooth. I went to order my drink at the bar, and he slid up next to me. He's like, after I said my drink, he told me his drink, and he's like, oh, and put them together. I'll pay. So it was really sweet.
Oh, he meant put them on the same tab. I thought you meant he wanted you to mix drinks. I was like, that's weird.
A merger.
Yeah.
Another merger.
All right. So anyway, he took care of your drinks. He seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah, seemed like a really nice guy. I mean, we started talking, and he's got really popping blue eyes. Total sucker for that. And by the end of the night, he asked me out.
Okay, so in your email, you mentioned something about him getting sick, so you needed to go over to his place?
Okay, so the day of the date, he texted me, and he had to cancel because he said he was sick.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I felt bad. I mean, I'm a compassionate person. I'm nice. So I offered to come over to his place with a care package, and he agreed.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's really thoughtful of you, especially for someone you haven't even actually gone out on a date with yet.
Well, I did have a little bit of a double motive. I mean, I've been burned on a first date before, so I just wanted to make sure he was actually sick.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to see if he was actually telling the truth.
So what happened when you showed up?
I knocked on the door and he opened it, and he was actually sick. I mean, yeah, he looked terrible. I mean,
That's what you want to hear from somebody who's interested in you. Man, you look terrible.
You were lying.
Yeah, he looked worse than terrible.
So he wasn't lying to you then?
It was bad. Definitely not lying. Probably actually kind of underplaying.
And how long did you hang out with him at his house while he was sick?
I offered to stay as long as he liked him, and he seemed to really, appreciate the care package.
So what was in the care package? Lube?
What? No.
Dude.
For the throat?
No. I brought him some soup, some crackers, a little bit of candy,
Okay, good.
NyQuil.
Okay.
Pretty kosher stuff.
The normal get well stuff.
Not lube.
Maybe that's where you went wrong. Maybe he's one of those guys that likes a good lube to solve his cough.
All right, well, I will keep that in mind next time he's sick.
Nothing soothes a wet cough like some lube. So how did things end with him?
It actually ended a little bit uncomfortable.
Really?
Why?
Yeah, so we seemed to be having a good time. I offered to stay as long as he would like. I thought maybe he'd like the company. All of a sudden, he kind of abruptly went, well, I should rest.
Whoa!
And, really awkwardly just, put on my shoes and said bye. I mean...
Wow, okay.
Wait, after you just brought him a get well package?
Yeah.
So he just kind of killed it, huh? Just like you're talking, he's like, hey, I need to rest. Get out.
It wasn't that rude, but he did motion towards the door like, you need to leave.
What?
Wow. Okay.
Jeez.
Did you feel like he was angry or he was just uncomfortable because he was sick?
Kind of hard to tell. I mean, he was sick, so I'm just hoping he was in a bad mood.
Yeah.
And have you talked to him since then?
No, he hasn't texted. He hasn't called. I mean,
Not even like a thank you for the care package?
nothing.
Wow. Okay.
So he's either blowing me off or his sickness got worse and now he's dead.
Oh my
Well,
God.
at least you could take some solace in that. Like maybe it was a really bad cold and that's the reason he's not calling you back, not because you did something wrong.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
I mean, I'm just as confused as you are. I mean, he asked me out.
Right? Yeah.
And I showed up to his house with a care package, and now I haven't heard from him.
Oh, no.
That's kind of rude.
That's
So,
weird. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update is less of a second date update and more of a welfare check. just calling to see if this dude is still alive. If you're just joining us, Andrea is on the phone, and she wants us to call a guy named Mike today. They met at our office happy hour, and then when they scheduled their date, he told her that he was sick and he couldn't meet up. Then she tested him and said, oh, well, how about I bring you a care package? Because she thought,
So
one,
extreme.
that he might have been lying, and two, it would be a nice gesture. And he actually said yes. She brought over the care package, and he was really sick.
Yeah.
They hung out for a little while, and eventually he said, hey, I need to get some rest. You need to go. And that's the last that she's heard from him. So, Andrea, if I call this number and somebody answers and asks me if I'm next of kin, should I hang up then, or...
Oh my God. Yes, please. Just hang out, pretend like it never happened.
Okay. All right.
Do you feel pretty foolish that you basically accused him in your mind of lying and then you were wrong?
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely surprised he was actually sick, but I mean, there's no reason to not call me back, for another date.
Yeah. Or at least just to say thank you, because he didn't even
Yeah.
thank you for the care package.
I will say that.
Exactly. I'm just really confused.
Okay. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get your answer, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Mike, please?
This is Mike.
Oh, good. You're feeling better. I've been so worried about you, Mike, and this cold you had.
Who is this?
Oh, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How you doing?
I'm okay. What's Brooke and Jubal in the morning?
It's a good question. I don't really know. But
You should.
according to most people, it's a radio show.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're calling you today because we got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
Well, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened. Technically, you didn't really go on a date with this person, but they're still wondering why you aren't calling them back.
Okay, that sounds pretty messed up, but
Her name is Andrea.
okay.
Okay?
So you-
You remember Andrea. She brought you a care package when you were sick, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
What do you mean? I guess you could say that. Wasn't it filled with things to make you feel better when you're sick?
Yeah, it was, technically. I don't know, if somebody says, I want to make you a care package, you kind of expect a bit of care in that package, and she came over, and it was literally a paper grocery bag with canned soup in it, and like saltine crackers, and like candy, but not even real brand name candy. Like,
What? Are you? Wait, hold
Are
on.
you ripping on her care package?
no, I'm just saying that, it's clear that she said, I want to bring you a care package, and then stopped at the store and literally grabbed the first thing she saw. And
Dude, that's what a care package is. She stopped by the store and got you things you needed.
yeah, but if you're going to go out of your way to do a thing for a person, I'm just saying, either put some thought in it or wait till our first date. I don't even know this girl. This is the first impression or the second impression that I'm getting is like, here's some stuff that I have in my house.
Okay, wait, no.
Wow, so is that why you're not calling her back, because of the little effort she put into a care package for you?
Well, no, it's not just that. That was disappointing, to say the least. But then the thing is, like, the energy was so weird. So I'm sick, right?
Yeah.
And she comes over and, instead of kind of like hanging out and maybe getting to know me, like the first question she's asking really specific questions about how sick I am, and she asked me if I get sick often, and like what my symptoms were, and like I felt like I was on trial a bit, like
Or that you're at the doctor.
Yeah.
or that I was at the doctor, but neither of us are doctors, so I didn't know what her angle was, like.
What's your
How
angle?
paranoid are you? Like, what are you testing me? You want to see if my genetics are good? I don't get sick that often, twice a year. Thank you very much.
That's kind of what it felt like.
But it could have been that she was nervous and it's the first time you guys have hung out without alcohol and she didn't know what else to talk about.
Well, it just seemed to me that she didn't totally believe that I was sick, like I had to answer all these questions about how I was sick and how sick I really was. And I felt like they kept going on. If it was one or two questions, that would be one thing. But at a certain point, I was like, do you want a doctor's note?
Leave me alone.
You should have supplied her with one.
I guess so.
So it was her careless package, not a care package, and her constant grilling you about being sick that made you not want to call her again.
Well, I got a kind of possessive sense about her, and I'm not into that.
You know, I don't get that sense about her at all, and she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you, so we could ask her if she's possessive like that.
Wait, she's been listening to this whole thing?
Yeah. Andrea?
Hi. How are you doing?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were listening at all.
Yeah, I did hear everything, Mike, and it's really interesting to hear your take on how things happened.
Well, you should know that's how I felt at the time, and I was called by a radio show, which apparently you sent an email to, which doesn't help my general feeling about the whole thing.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just really confused because it seemed like, I thought I had, reached out and did a really nice thing for you, but apparently it didn't quite come off as kindly as it was intended.
Well, your intentions weren't very clear to me, and if you do this in the future, maybe put a little more thought into that so it won't seem like you just showed up with a bag in order to get into the door and find out some information. 'Cause that's what it felt like.
Oh, wow.
I mean, when you've been lied to once, sometimes you just want to see how many liars are out there.
Okay, so you were testing me, so I was right.
I just wanted to
crazy.
see if you were all right and make sure, there wasn't any red flags, immediately up front. I mean, if you lied to me and we haven't even got on our first date.
Yeah, we haven't gone on our first date, so probably best not to take the time when I'm sick to grill me and find out whether I've killed anybody.
But Mike, I mean, you've got to listen to her explanation right now because it does kind of make sense.
It
Yeah.
makes sense to a paranoid person.
She's been burned a bunch, Mike. Give her like a little bit of a break. I mean, you're the jerk that's complaining about the quality of care packages over here.
She brought me canned soup. I could go get canned soup from the store. That's not care.
I didn't know if you were lying. I mean, if you're a liar, you only get canned soup. I'm not going to pull out, my mom's homemade recipe. That takes 4 hours to make
I gotta get it.
for a little liar.
I just didn't get a good first impression. So if I got to stick around for the good soup, I don't know if that's worth it to me.
Well, let's see if it's worth it. Mike, would you like to go out on a second date with Andrea? We will pay for it. We'll buy the ingredients for the soup that she can make.
I can confidently say no.
Really?
Yeah, this is already way too nuts for me.
Okay.
Okay. Well, knowing that, then I suppose would also like to not go out because apparently...
What?
No, Andrew, you can't do that. You can't go back and say, no, I'm saying no.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. I am saying no right now.
Wow. Okay, Mike, you hear
Okay.
that? You could have had a date, but now you don't get one because Andrea decided no.
That's fine. That's just fine with me.
Oh, man.
Did you hear me, Mike? I said no.
Yes, I heard you.
All right. Well,
So she's clear.
sorry we couldn't get you guys to go out again, but at least you both agree that Andrea said no.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. It says, that guy's a pretentious douche with a lot of O's in douche. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Andrea wanted to call this dude named Mike. He got sick when they were supposed to go on their date, so she put him to the test and was like, well, I'll bring you a care package. And he accepted because he was actually sick.
Yeah.
She really wanted to see if he was lying to her, and he wasn't. He was sick. But the reason that he wasn't calling her back was because he didn't like the care package that she brought over because it contained regular, average canned soup and some candy that wasn't even special candy.
Generic.
She didn't
Yeah.
make her own candy?
Ridiculous. So he wasn't into her because of that, and then she got upset, and at the end turned it around on him. So we asked if they wanted to go on a second date like we always do, and he said no. But then she said, "No, you don't get to say no. I'm saying no."
Well, I really think think if we back it up, this really wouldn't have worked out anyway, because first date and she's already like a private detective, thinking he's like lying about being sick.
And that was his point too. He could tell that she
Yeah.
was testing him to see if he was actually sick, so he wasn't into it. But
Yeah.
she says no.
And that's all. That's the most important part.
Oh, yeah.
Can't fire me. I quit.
Exactly.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings.
Spring.
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
Have you ever been out on a hot date and done something totally innocent, but to the other person, it looked really bad? You know? Like, I know as a guy, if you're ever over at a girl's place trying to hook up, and you like hop into the bathroom to bust out some push-ups real quick to make your chest seem bigger.
Is that really something that you do?
Oh yeah.
Hope not.
You want to get that swell on to seem a little bit bigger than you are, but through the door, all she can hear is a bunch of grunting.
Yeah.
And then you come out all sweaty, and it's like, oh, you thought I would. Oh no, that's not what I was doing.
You don't hook up very much, do you, Jeffrey?
I had a rough go early on there. Well, one of our listeners apparently got himself into a situation that was totally legitimate, but it may have looked really, really bad.
Oh, no.
His name is TJ. TJ, we'll get to your embarrassing moment in just a second, but first, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Hey, guys. So her name is Alicia.
Okay. Jolly TJ. Where'd you meet Alicia?
I met her on that app, Plenty of Fish.
All right.
Oh. Okay. I mean, we say it like that. Why did you choose Plenty of Fish, TJ? Can you tell us?
That is a good question.
Yeah. I feel like Tinder and some of those other apps are more like hookup apps, and I'm at a place where I'm looking to meet somebody to have a relationship with.
Yeah,
That's
interesting.
Not what I think of Plenty of Fish.
I didn't know Fish had enough money to make an app. That's amazing.
Well, when there's plenty of them, they put all their little coins together.
They just, pooled it.
We're just saying that because Plenty of Fish is kind of known in the dating world as like the very bottom end of the app, if that makes sense.
That's actually not what I've heard, and I kind of feel that Tinder's kind of the bottom of the barrel.
Okay.
So.
If you like it, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and you got a hot date, it sounds like, out of it, right, TJ?
Yeah, it was actually very interesting. She had a link in her bio to this YouTube video, and it was like her dancing at a wedding, and she had so much energy, and it was horrible. It was horrible dancing, but...
Oh my God, I love you for that.
That is cool.
Yeah, we all know somebody that's just a terrible dancer, but you know what? It's cool that they just own it.
Yeah, I mean, the people who like really go all out are the ones that you love the most.
Yeah, that's really endearing.
Yeah, I mean, Alexis is in the room. She knows,
I was waiting
understands.
for that.
Yeah. Terrible dancer, Alexis.
Okay.
And if I'm being honest, I'm also a horrible dancer, but I do it with enthusiasm. So.
Hey, there you go.
That's cute.
As long as you're having fun.
So did you use that as an opening line with her or something?
I actually did, and it was great because it wasn't that typical like, hey, what's going on? It was like, I'm also a bad dancer. That's what I said.
All right.
Okay.
Obviously, that worked out for you. So
It did.
what did you guys do for your date?
So I took her out to this nice restaurant and, dressed up, was really excited, get her a good meal, and it was a great time, but I'll be honest, I don't go to a lot of nice restaurants. I'm not like...
How dare you?
You're not wealthy. Hang up on this
we
man.
only talk to people who go out to nice restaurants on a consistent basis.
Like, I'm normally good with, like, Chipotle or McDonald's. Like, I'm not going to lie.
I feel that.
But I wanted to do something nice. And we go to this restaurant, and a little something happened at the beginning that I think maybe threw her off, and it threw me off.
Oh, no.
I'm not used to places that bring you wines to the table and give you. They gave me like a little sample of the wine to taste it to see if I would like it. I was completely unaware that you're not supposed to spit it back out.
No,
Oh,
it's not
no.
a tasting. No.
You have to have like a spittoon if you're going to do that. Like,
Yeah.
where did you spit it back out? Right back in your glass?
Yeah.
honey.
Listen, I used to be a fine dining server. When you see someone not know what to do, it is excruciating as a server.
But honestly, she laughed, and like she didn't seem to judge me for that at the
That's
moment.
awesome.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be judged for it. I mean, it's a silly mistake, and it's cute that you're laughing at it yourself.
Totally.
Yeah.
So is that the embarrassing thing that you said happened?
So that was a embarrassing thing that happened. There was something else. We got back on track. We had good conversation, had some wine, had a really good time.
Swallowed it this time.
Yeah, hopefully. It just spits it all night.
Exactly. They brought me a different glass, so it was great.
Nice.
Good service. Good service.
Good service. And at the end, she had made it very clear when she got there, you know, like in a nice way that she would feel more comfortable if we split the check, which was totally cool with me. You know, like I get that, no pressure. So we did that. We each put our card on the bill.
Okay.
Her card, she had like a unique cover on her card, though. It was actually really cool. It was like this eagle over the waves with a sunset. Like I've never seen a credit card like this.
Yeah, where you can, I mean, you can get like personalized credit cards.
I have a
Like
sports team on mine.
whatever
like,
picture you want.
Yeah.
Totally. And I've seen sports teams. I've just never seen like this piece of art that was so neat.
Okay.
So I took a picture of it because I wanted to like keep this piece of art. It was so cool.
Oh.
And right as I was taking the picture of it, she came back to the table.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
That looks so
Yeah.
bad.
Really icky.
Like now I think she thinks I was trying to like steal her credit card information or like.
What did you say to her?
I told her, I was like, no, I really like this design. And she kind of smiled.
It's a card.
Yeah.
It's a rectangle.
Did she tell you to delete the photo? I would have.
Yeah.
She didn't, but she like also kind of clammed up and grabbed her card immediately and put it back in her wallet. And
And you're like, no, just sign this. I just want to see what your signature looks like.
By the way, what's your social?
Yeah. What's your birthday?
Just a coincidence.
So I feel so dumb because then the rest of the night, you know, like we kind of wrapped things up there and said goodnight. You know, we kind of gave each other a hug, but it was like kind of an awkward hug. And I,
You lost your momentum. Huh?
yes. And it was going so well, guys, despite the wine mix-up. It was going so well. So I just, I feel dumb, guys, and I just don't know how to talk to her and get her back because she ghosted me. So
I mean, you do come across for sure as a credit card thief.
Yeah.
That's sketchy.
Yeah.
Just to be blunt.
I hope not, but I can understand like why she would have thought that.
I mean, I hope not. I have a new TV, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Well, let's see what Alicia has to say. We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call her, and we'll try and get you your second date update, all right?
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, hold on. If you're single, trying to find love, you can treat every date like a learning experience.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
that's nice.
you kind of figure out what to do and what not to do in the dating world.
Yeah.
And one of our listeners, TJ, definitely learned a lot of things you shouldn't do when he went out with a woman named Alicia. Like he learned, do not spit your wine back into the glass when the server offers you a taste.
No.
Also, don't take a photo of your date's credit card because you think the design on the front's cool.
Some things you think people would already know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the important thing is he's going to take these life lessons, chew them up, digest them, unlike his wine, and then maybe turn it into another date.
Okay.
He's gonna poop it
That's
out?
good. That's quite the cycle.
That's how you learn. But TJ, okay, if it doesn't work out, you know, it's all right. That's the whole idea behind the website Plenty of Fish, is that there's plenty of other fish for you to learn from.
Good point, Jeffrey.
Eventually, you're bound to snag one of these pesky fish, maybe one of the dumb ones.
You're saying it's a numbers game.
Yeah. So
Maybe
don't
a
give up.
Maybe a throwback, but you can always keep it
There you go.
if you want.
Fair enough. That's good to know.
Okay. I don't think he feels much better.
No.
TJ, I actually have a lot of faith in this one because I can totally understand, like, she met you on Plenty of Fish, you're taking pictures of her credit card, why she's not calling back, but I'll vouch for you that you're a stand-up guy and you weren't committing credit card fraud.
Yeah.
I appreciate that because I wasn't.
Okay.
How do you know, though, Brooke?
I don't know. I just trust him. He sounds like a nice guy. TJ.
Well, that's how you get scammed.
TJ
Brooke.
doesn't even know how to taste wine correctly. I mean, he's not sophisticated enough to pull off some big scheme.
All right.
Don't insult the man.
I'm just saying.
And if
She's not wrong, guys. She's really not wrong. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Not wrong.
See? I like TJ.
Me too.
I believe you now, too, brother.
Okay, TJ, let's try and get you a second date. I'm going to call Alicia, and we'll see what she has to say. You ready?
I absolutely am. Thanks, guys.
All right, let's dial the number right now. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Alicia, please?
this is Shay.
Hi, Alicia. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
How'd you get this number?
We're just going through the phone book, dialing everybody's numbers, saying what's up.
There's no phone book listing of cell phone
bored.
numbers.
We're really bored.
Oh, well, you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
The real reason I'm calling is we're doing something called a second date update. Have you ever heard of that before?
I've heard people talk about it, but I didn't know it was a real thing.
Yep, it's real, and now you're on one. So,
Congrats.
how about that?
Are you serious? This is hilarious.
Yeah,
Am I on air right now?
yeah, that's right.
Is that cool with you, Alicia?
I mean, I guess. Sure.
All right, I'll take that.
Yeah,
It's
that works.
great.
That's an affirmative.
Uh-huh.
So the reason why we're calling you is because a guy emailed us hoping to get a hold of you. His name is TJ.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Aw, you were all happy.
Not the fish you were hoping for.
Not really. I mean,
Oh, no.
he called you guys?
Yeah. I mean, he told us all about your day and we spoke with him a little bit. He sounds like a really nice guy.
I mean, he's all right.
That's such
Oh.
a bad review.
I don't know how to explain this. I'm caught off guard. I'm sorry.
I mean, so TJ did, when we spoke to him, he told us about some of the awkward things that happened during your date.
Yeah.
Like he told us about spitting wine back into his glass when he was going to taste it.
yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure if he was trying to be funny or not. I mean, then I realized that he just didn't know what was going on.
But it was kind of cute, right? Like it's one of those moments you're like, oh, you're so dorky. It's cute.
Yeah, it was more like, oh, you're so dumb and not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He said he had a few of those moments because he also told us about at the end of the night when he was taking a picture of your credit card. And he said that he wasn't trying to steal your information off of it. He was just really impressed by the design on the front of the card.
Oh my God. All right. So that freaked me out initially, and the thought didn't cross my mind that he was trying to steal information because I could easily identify him and get him for that. But what really drove me nuts was so for dessert, he had ordered it was a decadent peanut butter brownie dessert.
Okay.
And he was handling his phone and he had touched my credit card and his fingers were just so filthy. It was toddler sticky fingers.
Wait, what?
Hold
I'm
on.
sorry. You didn't think that he was I thought for sure you weren't calling him back because he looked like some credit card scammer, but you were just grossed out by him a little bit?
Yeah, a lot of it.
Oh.
Because he had sticky fingers and he touched your credit card with them? That's it?
Spitting wine out.
It wasn't just sticky. He had peanut butter on his nails. It was just.
Let's hope it was peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now that you mention it,
Oh,
my God.
I mean, I could see where that moment would be. I mean, but
I see how it would be sort of disgusting, but you think that you don't have a future with him romantically because he has sticky fingers after eating a delicious treat?
It was embarrassing. But I mean, there was another issue that I had with him.
Oh.
So after our date, I went on Facebook to look him up because I was very intrigued by his messy eating. But I noticed that we had a mutual friend. So I messaged her and asked her if she how did she know TJ? Did she go out on a date with him?
Uh-huh.
And then that girl ended up messaging me on Messenger and said TJ basically has a littering problem.
Littering?
What? Did you say littering, throw garbage on the ground littering?
Yeah, and I'm one of those people, I find that very disrespectful, and I'm not cool with that.
Yeah.
Basically, she had mentioned that they had gone out on a date to Chick-fil-A, okay? So
He definitely stepped up the class with your date, though, so maybe you should take that as a compliment.
I guess, but after he had finished eating, they were in the car, and he just kind of chucked the whole bag of garbage out the window.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's bad.
I was
Okay.
like, who's tattling on people for littering? But that's
Yeah.
like a moment. That's
Okay.
like,
Yeah, we were talking about behaviors that you can change and can't change. You can't change a litterer. That's for
just
sure.
throws a whole bag of something out the window.
Yeah, that's
Are you
messed up.
sure? I mean, maybe this is like hearsay. You know, it's like this person knew this person knew this person. Like, what if it's even just a different TJ altogether or something?
That's a good point. So let's ask TJ directly. TJ, are you a litterer?
So this is the problem with getting second. Hi, first of all, hi, Alicia.
So, Alicia, I should probably tell you that TJ's been on the other line listening and you heard everything that you said. Did I forget to mention that?
Yeah, you did.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and let me clarify because that's the problem with secondhand telephone. You know, people just say things. There was a giant cockroach on the floor of her car, and I had to use the bag to kill it, but it was climbing up on the bag, so I threw it out the window because I freaked out.
Whoa.
So, Alicia, what are you thinking here? Are you skeptical or do you believe him?
I mean, is that a real story? Like, why would you even go and handle a cockroach? I mean, they're fast. How could you even catch it?
What are the odds you're in a car and you see a cockroach? It's never happened once in my life. And then second, that it happens to climb on while you're throwing. I mean,
It depends on the state of the
But
inside
like,
of that car.
listen, he didn't know that he was going to have to defend himself in this story, Alicia, and he came up immediately with this response. I mean, either he's an incredible liar or that is just the truth.
That's a good point, Brooke.
I know it doesn't make me sound like the manliest man, but
And not the most hygienic person either. Earlier we learned that you're a messy eater who doesn't care about getting those nasty peanut butter fingers on your phone.
How could you not see that? That would be a huge turnoff on a date.
I know.
I don't know why.
And I bet he's the type of person that likes to lick the peanut butter off his fingers one by one.
It's definitely under his fingernail beds.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You know,
well, actually, not anymore because he already sucked it all out.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw up.
I mean, Alicia, would you have gone out with him again if you hadn't heard the litter story?
I don't know. I feel like maybe you need to go to finishing school or something.
Finishing school?
TJ, I don't think Alicia is trying to be mean. She's just trying to help you out so you don't do this again in the future.
frankly, she's not who I thought she was. And honestly, I don't mean to insult you, but you're being a negative Nancy right now.
Oh, wow.
Dang, we gotta bleep that?
I don't know.
That was bad.
I told you the aggressive TJ was coming out earlier. He means business.
Honestly, I think you're being quite judgmental, and I thought we had a nice time. And if you're this nitpicky and judgmental, I don't know if I want a second date.
Oh,
look at TJ laying down the law.
tables have turned.
Is he a little more attractive when he does that, or are you rolling your eyes right now?
I mean, I'm fine with that choice. That makes it easier for me to say no.
Oh.
Well, no, you guys can't do that because I have to ask you if you guys would like to go out on another date first, and we'll pay for it.
I think I'm going to have to pass, you guys. I'm sorry.
I'm happy with this, guys. I'm going to have to pass, too.
Well, I'm sorry, TJ. No second date.
You know what? I'm fine with that, guys. There's plenty of fish, like you told me earlier.
Yeah, there you go. Or plenty of cockroaches, depending on what website you want to try.
Moving 92.5. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today says he's not the best conversationalist. That's what he put in his email, and I'm not a very good conversationalist either, so this could be a very long, drawn-out, awkward second date update. But we're going to do it either way. Curtis, how are you?
Hey, good, thanks.
What's going on, man?
Well, I'm calling for your help.
Yeah, well, I know that. I read your email. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the girl that you want to call today? Where'd you meet her?
We met online, which is the first time I've ever done this, met at someone online. And I don't normally date, so I was really nervous going in.
So you don't normally date at all?
I haven't dated in some time, so this is like kind of my way of getting back into it.
Wow.
Okay, so this is the first date you've been on in a long time. What's her name?
Her name is Hallie.
Hallie. Ooh, like Halle Berry.
Yeah, I mean, she's that gorgeous, yeah.
Really?
Nice. Wow.
Like,
All right.
even when you met her in person, she turned out just as pretty as her online profile.
That's what I was so nervous about because I've heard horror stories from people about, disastrous meetups. So I was shocked. She looked better than her picture.
So you told us you haven't been on a date in a long time. You're not a very good conversationalist. Was your date with this girl awkward?
It wasn't awkward. I mean, the time we had together, which was somewhat brief, was I thought it was really nice.
Brief?
Okay, why was it brief? What'd you guys do?
Well, we met at a bar, and then we went after to go see a movie, and about 5 minutes into the movie, she went to use the restroom, and that was the end of our date, essentially.
Oh, sweetheart.
Are you telling me that she ditched you?
Well, no, I mean, she got up to go to the restroom. I asked her if I could take her, and she said no. And she went up to the bathroom, and I waited for 5 to 10 minutes went by. Like, I'm still waiting. So after about 20 minutes, I went out into the hallway, and I asked one of the ushers if they had seen a beautiful young lady go into the restroom. And
okay, that could be creepy. First of all, did you explain to them that you were like out on a date with her?
No, I mean, no. It was I think she knew. She knew I was referring to my date.
Okay, you're not just standing outside the bathroom. Hey, have you seen any beautiful young ladies go in there?
Oh, you're so awkward. You're so cute.
No, I after I talked to the usher, I went and waited outside of the bathroom for her, thinking she'd come out. And as someone was going in, I asked her if she could check to see if Hallie was in there, and I described her. And when the girl came out, she said that no one was in the bathroom.
Oh, you poor thing.
So what'd you do then? You just stood out there? Did you call her right then? You just leave, or did you go back in the movie?
Well, the first thing that came to my mind was that she must have had a family emergency or something. I spent a little time with her, but she didn't come off as the type of person, So I'm thinking something could have been really wrong.
I think that may be a little naive.
Did she ever text you after and say, hey, sorry, I had to run, there was a family emergency?
No, I've reached out to her, but I haven't heard back.
Why do you even want to talk to her? I would be so pissed if I were you. You still sound fine with it.
She's gorgeous, Brooke.
I mean, I just can't picture her being the type to do something like that. Like, our time was brief, but we had a really nice conversation when we were in the bar, and she seemed really genuine. And there wasn't an awkwardness really. So I don't know. I have a hard time believing it's that. So I'm worried that something could have happened to her.
Did you do anything while you guys were watching the movie, like try to make a move on her that made her uncomfortable?
No, I mean, she left 5 minutes into the movie. So there was no time for that even.
Okay. It sounds to me like she ditched you. Was there anything weird that happened in the bar before you guys went to the movies?
No, I mean, the bar was great. I got there a little early to pregame just because I haven't been on a date in so long, and my nerves sometimes get to me, so I wanted to be really relaxed. And I was, and we had a good time.
You weren't wasted or anything? You didn't go a little bit too far in the pregame?
No, I had 2 drinks before she came.
That's it.
That's not bad.
But there were shots at 151, and you were just... All right, so you said you've tried to reach out to her. Hey, look, I know that you think that she's a nice person and wouldn't ditch you, but if she had really had an emergency, I would think that she would have said something.
Yeah.
You said that you reached out to her. How many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
I haven't spoken to her in 10 days, but in those 10 days, I've called her 10 times. I called her every day.
Yikes.
Are you leaving a message every time you call?
Yeah, of course. I'm worried about her. I'm telling you, this it just seems so out of character. So I'm sure that something would have happened, and I wanted to be of any assistance I could. I wanted to see her again too.
There's no way you could possibly know someone's character by having 1 drink at a bar and then spending 5 minutes in a movie theater with them.
I talked to her at least 3 days before we met online, so it wasn't like this was our first time talking.
Oh,
we had
no.
talked.
Oh, yeah. You're good then.
Oh,
You're
my
perfect.
God.
What we're going to do is we'll play a song, we'll come back, we'll call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, man. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Curtis is on the phone with us. He wants to call a girl named Hallie today. They met online, went to a bar shortly before they went to a movie, and then 5 minutes into the movie, his date said she had to go to the bathroom, and then she disappeared, and he hasn't heard a word from her since. Curtis, you on the phone?
I'm here.
All right, man. We're about to call her. You know what I think happened? Okay, because you're saying maybe she had a family emergency or something and had to leave. I think that maybe you should have waited longer at the movie theater because maybe she went into another theater and was actually watching that movie, probably looking for you. Like, oh my God, he ditched me.
Do you really think that's what could have happened?
No, I don't think that's what happened. I think she ditched you, Curtis. But we're going to call her now and find out.
You guys don't know her, obviously. She's cool. She wouldn't do that.
Okay. Well, we're going to call her right now and find out exactly what happened, okay?
Curtis, I'm
All
worried
right.
about you. Are you going to be able to handle some bad news?
He's too nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. I'm telling you, you're not giving her enough credit.
If you think
All right,
so.
Curtis, I'm going to dial the phone number right now and see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Hallie, please?
Who is this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I was looking for Hallie.
Why do you want to speak with her?
I just have a couple questions for her. Is this Hallie?
Why do you want to know?
I have something interesting to talk to Hallie about. Do you know Hallie?
Something interesting to talk about?
Yes. I'm calling from a morning radio show, and I recently received an email about a girl named Hallie, and this is the phone number that I have for her. So,
You received an email?
yes. Do you know Hallie, first of all?
Okay, fine. I'm Hallie.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. I'm glad we could figure that out. Listen, I got an email about you from one of our listeners, and I wanted to steal just a few minutes of your time if you have a second.
Okay, who is it from?
His name is Curtis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Curtis emailed us because he said you guys went out on a date, and you sort of ditched out in the middle of it. Like he said you guys went to the movies, and then you said you were going to the bathroom and then just took off, and he hasn't been able to get a hold of you ever since. So he asked if we could maybe get you on the phone and find out why you left the date.
Well, I mean, sometimes things like that happen. I mean, when someone...
Not really. That doesn't happen a whole lot. Did you ditch him on your date?
It's a little more complicated than that.
I don't think it is. If you leave 5 minutes into a movie, that is ditching someone.
Okay, but you don't know the whole story.
Well, would you mind telling us the whole story?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of weird telling this to someone I've never met before.
I know. I can understand that. But imagine this. Imagine if you went on a date with somebody and then they just ditched you in the middle of the date. You'd probably be wondering what you did wrong, right?
No, not really.
Okay, well, a lot of people would be wondering. And Curtis has been racking his brain trying to figure out why you left the date. Can you give us any information to tell us if he screwed up or if he said something weird or if he acted weird, anything?
He definitely acted weird.
I mean, he's not used to dating. Just because you go out with somebody who's, maybe nervous doesn't mean you should ditch him.
I don't know if he was nervous. He just doesn't know how to act in social situations.
I'll tell you this, Hallie. We talked to him a little bit about your date, and he sounds like a nice guy. He just sounds a little bit awkward.
Yeah, he was very awkward.
Okay. Well, what did he do specifically that was awkward?
Where do I start?
Just at the beginning would be great.
So we were supposed to meet up in a bar and then go to a movie.
Uh-huh.
So I showed up, and right off the bat, it was clear that he'd probably had a couple drinks before I got there. So I saw him across the way, and then he saw me, and he shouts clear across the bar, "Hey!"
Well, he was probably excited to see you.
Yeah, big deal.
That's a little weird.
Okay, fine. Maybe you give him a pass on that. But then I sit down, and he took it upon himself to order me a drink.
Like he didn't ask what you wanted, he just ordered it for you?
No, it was like, what would milady like? And not even like, it's like, I know what milady would like, and orders me a drink. And he ordered himself another one, and when the drinks came to the table, he busted out like this Lord of the Rings Gollum impersonation, calling his drink my precious, and like rasping it to his chest.
Had you guys bonded over Lord of the Rings before? He said you guys talked on.
Not at all. I mean, I guess he had mentioned he liked sci-fi, but it was really weird.
But come on, he's a little dorky. That doesn't give you a right to just ditch somebody.
Okay, well, that was dorky. But then from that, he started talking about space and how amazing space is and how he just loves it. And the idea of being weightless in space and being able to see the world from afar and floating there. And wouldn't it be amazing to have sex in space?
Oh, no!
Was that?
I agree with him. It probably would be pretty interesting to have sex in space.
Never thought about it.
Well,
Yeah,
how it
I
works
do.
with no gravity.
That didn't interest you at all when he brought that up?
I had known the guy for like 20 minutes. It was weird.
What was your reaction when he asked about having sex in space?
I said, yeah, that sounds really cool. Great.
Awesome.
Poor
What do you
guy.
say to that?
Well, why didn't you just make an excuse why you had to leave then?
Well, I was thinking maybe it'll get better. I'll go to the movie with them. But then when we sat down, I realized that he had chosen a sci-fi movie, and
of course,
God only knows what that would have brought up with them.
So you just decided to call it quits right then and there, huh?
I couldn't see myself sitting there for 2 hours while he geeked out over the sci-fi movie. I'm sure, he was nice enough. I'm sure there's someone out there for him, but it's not me.
And you don't feel like you should have responded to him at all, just to say, hey, sorry, I'm just...
No. I know it sounds bad, but no.
All right, well, you've actually kind of already told him, though, because he is on the other line listening to this conversation right now and wants to talk to you.
He's on the phone right now.
Yes, he is. Curtis?
Yeah, I'm here.
Say hi to Hallie.
Hi, Hallie.
Hi, Curtis.
So you didn't have anything going on with your family at all? I thought you had a family emergency or something.
No, everyone in my family is fine.
I just can't understand someone not responding when someone asks if your family's okay. That's just so strange to me. I don't know.
That's strange to you. Everything that
yeah.
night was strange to me.
Well, you could have fooled me. You seemed like you were having a great time.
Really?
My friends all really like my Gollum impression, so I don't know what that's about.
My precious.
I think it's strong. It's not the best, but it's strong. I don't understand the hate on that.
I think it's funny, Curtis.
Oh, my God. Hallie, he's adorable.
Oh, my precious.
How does she not find that endearing?
No idea, brother.
I really honestly don't know. Hallie, he's cute. He's funny.
It was bizarre. He was sitting in the middle of a bar, a crowded bar, and he's doing this impersonation. It wasn't just the voice. He, embodied the character. And crouching down and hovering over his drink.
He was just committed to his impression, Hallie.
I don't think I should have to defend my Lord of the Rings impression. I don't know where that's coming from.
I'm not asking you to defend it. I just don't have to be around for it.
So because I did a Gollum impression to try to be funny for you, you won't go out with me again?
Curtis, it wasn't just that. What was all the sex and space stuff?
Yeah, dude.
I find the universe very interesting, and it came up in our conversation. I don't know.
No, it didn't. That's the thing. It didn't.
Well, it takes two to have a conversation, so obviously it did. You don't think it's interesting at all, having sex in space?
I don't know what to say right now.
You know what, Hallie, though? I would love to ask if you'll go on a second date with Curtis. We will pay for it.
No.
Are you positive?
I'm positive.
Oh, man.
Positive.
I guess some girls just aren't into sci-fi and humor, but that's her loss.
Yeah, it is, Curtis. You know what, Curtis? You'll be all right. You'll find somebody who's more your speed, man.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not going to let this discourage me. There's a lot of fish in the sea.
Yeah, there is. And in the meantime, if you want to get together and talk about the sex and space thing, I'd be totally interested in having that conversation with you.
It sounds cool, right?
Yeah, it does. Really cool.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
When you're single, and you're looking to find a hot, steamy romance,
Okay.
there's a few places where it's basically guaranteed to happen. Any type of wedding.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Pretty good.
Also, a booze-friendly off-leash dog park.
What?
Who's friendly?
I haven't been to a drunken dog park,
Dude, that
but
sounds
okay.
so fun.
Highly recommend.
Playing with dogs, too?
And of course, a children's backyard birthday party.
What?
No.
Oh, yes.
What is wrong with you?
Let me tell you, Brooke, that kiddie pool turns into an R-rated splash zone by sundown. And
Please tell me you're hitting on other parents, please.
Well, it's where one of our listeners, Eddie, met his love interest recently.
Oh, great, Eddie.
Eddie, you know all about that kiddie pool, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Eddie, you sound like a perv. Look, what's going on, man?
Oh, not much. Just wanted to call about a date.
Okay.
Just perusing those children's parties, looking for single mommies ready to hunt. Yeah,
Okay,
he
he's
knows.
into it. Yeah, all right. All right.
So, Eddie, tell us about the woman that I hope you're going to have us call today. What's her name?
Adult woman,
Yeah.
fully grown.
The adult woman is Beth.
All right.
Okay.
And how'd you meet Beth? I mean, I guess you're at a children's party. I hope you have a child or you're just randomly showing up to parties. Where are we at?
It was at my nephew's party. It was my nephew's 7th birthday party.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Cute
good.
age.
And who was Beth at this party?
She was like the sister of one of the moms at the party.
Okay.
Pretty much everyone there did have kids. It was like Beth and I were like basically the only two people there that didn't have kids.
Okay. So she had no other option but to hang out with you.
Lucky her.
Yeah.
Like the guy dressed up as SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Right.
Entertainment.
So tell us a little bit more about Beth.
So, yeah, she was just there I guess she just didn't have anything going on that day. She was hanging out with her sister. Her sister as a kid went to the party. So we were just kind of chatting, and we actually bonded over how much we don't really like kids.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
The irony.
That's pretty funny.
Single people like to do that.
You talk about what's around you when you're getting to know somebody.
Yeah. Did you play Which Kid's the Worst?
Which kid's the ugliest?
Yes. You didn't say ugly, Jose.
Yeah.
Well, that's a fun game.
Okay.
Do it with adults.
It's like that game, Marry, Sleep With, or Kill.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't really do it. There must be a child-friendly version of that game. Like adopt, abandon.
Oh, I like it.
That's a fun game. It's
There's only
child-friendly.
one positive there, and that's the adopt
Let's
one.
play with your kids.
Yeah, which one, Brooke? But anyway, we get it. You were having fun, enjoying the fact that you were both single and kid-free.
Yeah, so we were just kind of hanging out, and we kind of drifted away from the party a little. It was just the two of us, and I don't know, I thought we were getting along. We exchanged numbers.
So what'd you guys do for your date?
Well, we texted for a while, and then we set up a date to go out to dinner.
Good.
Okay.
And,
Was this an adult restaurant that you went to, or did you hit up Chuck E. Cheese?
I couldn't get a table at Chuck E. Cheese, so we went to an adult restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Tough to get reservations.
You do have to know somebody.
Yeah.
I know the guy who runs the ball pit.
Yeah.
How did dinner go?
It was weird. The waiter was just really, really bad. The dinner itself was fine, but, the whole experience was marred by this awful waiter.
Oh,
What did he do that was so bad?
Oh, I mean, some of it was just kind of typical bad waiter stuff. Like, he forgot to bring our appetizer out before he brought out our entrees.
Yeah.
But the weirdest one for me was Beth's fork was, dirty. It hadn't been cleaned.
Yeah.
She asked him for a new fork, and then he just straight up left with the fork, didn't say anything, and then just brought back the same dirty fork.
Oh, man,
Oh,
he's
wow.
distracted, dude.
That sucks because it can really ruin your romantic dining experience if the waiter's being careless.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes people have bad days or whatever, and I get it, but it's at a certain point, it has to be clean. It has to be hygienic.
Was there any positives of the night between you two? I mean, not including the waiter?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, again, we were kind of bonding over something we didn't like, which in this case was the waiter.
You guys are
Yeah.
miserable but loving it.
It's nice to have that common thread between you two.
And after he brought our food, he was like, "Can I get anything else for you?" And she was like, "A different waiter would be nice."
Oh.
Ooh.
Did you like that, or did you think it was too far?
I mean, I thought it was kind of brave and cool.
Oh my God, it turned you on, didn't it?
Wow.
I'm not going to say it didn't turn me on.
Okay.
Eddie likes a little bit of abuse in his life. So, how did dinner end?
We ate our food. It was fine. I paid for the check. I didn't try to sleep with her or make out with her or anything. We had a hug.
Okay.
And
That's good.
Well, but some women like when you try and kiss them and sleep with them. That's sometimes the goal.
She could have invited me up, if she wanted something, she could have been come up for a drink, and she didn't. So I read the room.
Okay.
Have you gotten any indication from her, why she's not interested?
No, after that date, she hasn't really been in contact with me. I've tried to talk to her, but it's weird. I'm getting ghosted, and I don't know why.
I'm just going to say, though, real quick, it'd be really bad if she ended up dating that waiter.
What?
If that's what it turns out to be.
Oh, yeah.
She hated the waiter.
No,
I know,
he's bad.
but she obviously enjoys the negative energy with the children and with the waiter. Maybe she feeds off of it. We'll find out.
I need to date her then, because I'm bad at so much stuff.
Yeah.
I got a shot.
You guys are awful. Don't even put that stuff in my head.
All right. We'll find out in just a second, okay? Hold on, man. All right, if you're just tuning in for part 2 of the second date update, we're on the phone with Eddie. And Eddie called us about a woman named Beth after she's not returning his calls after their date. And these two lovebirds bonded over hate. All the things that most people hate, they also hate. Kids, waiters,
oh, man.
hooking up. They hate hooking up. Otherwise, they would have done it.
Totally.
Who hates hooking up?
Well,
Eddie does.
Eddie.
But you know what? He's hoping to reconnect with Beth and maybe get some answers when we call her here in just a moment.
I just want to say I don't hate hooking up.
Oh, okay. It's just not your favorite.
I mean, Eddie, when we recap that, do you think that there's any chance that maybe you concentrated too much on the negative aspects of your date, of the waiter screwing up? Maybe you harped on it too long?
I mean, it's possible, but that's kind of her vibe. That's kind of why I like her so much.
Yeah. I know, but maybe you're stealing her thing,
It's only for one negative person.
Yeah, exactly.
And she hates that about you, which is why she also loves you.
Yeah, maybe that's why she hasn't texted me back. She had too good of a time. And she's like,
that's it.
What is this feeling?
I think we're on to something, but let's give Beth a call and find out for sure. You ready to do this, man?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Beth?
This is Beth.
Hi, Beth. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. I was hoping you have a...
Hi.
I get that a lot. I was hoping you have a second to talk with us.
What's this about?
Well, on our show, we do a segment called a second date update. And that's where if you go out with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email our show and we'll reach out to that person for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you putting it together yet, Beth?
Maybe.
So we had a guy recently email us about you, and his name is Eddie.
Okay.
Okay. We remember Eddie.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember Eddie.
Well, Eddie reached out to us because he had a really good time on his date with you at the restaurant, but afterwards, you're kind of blowing him off, and he doesn't understand why.
Yeah, I'm just not sure if I should call him back or not. I'm still kind of thinking about it. It's only been a few days, so I haven't decided yet.
Oh. Okay. So there's still a chance that you were going to call him back.
Yeah, there's a chance, but I don't know.
Not a good chance.
Okay.
What's the problem? What's causing you to think about it so hard?
Well, I mean, I'm not totally against it, but there is just something about the date that's still bothering me.
Well, he told us that you had a bad experience with your waiter. Does that play into it at all?
No, that was funny, actually.
Oh, my God. I have to say, you are brutal. He's told us what you said to the waiter at the end.
I mean, I was just saying the truth. I've been a waiter before, and he was the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Eddie appreciated that you said that comment. He thought it was hilarious.
She's still laughing. Yeah. The server's still crying somewhere, but it's fine.
She goes back to that restaurant and trolls him every single day just to rub it in.
You still suck.
But no, seriously, Eddie wants to know what's the deal. How come you're taking so long to decide?
I mean, you do sound like a pretty brutally honest person.
I mean, I pride myself on being honest. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a positive trait.
So what would you tell Eddie?
Well, okay. So we were driving. He was driving. And it just kept bothering me because as we're driving, we're on these suburban streets. No one is around. And he keeps using his turn signal.
which I don't understand why I was doing it. You know, like the point is to like communicate to other drivers, and no one was there. So I brought it up to him, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, you really love using that turn signal, huh?" And he laughed it off. You know, like he was a good sport. And then later, he used it again to pull out of the driveway with no one there. So I was like, "Oh, I don't know. That bugged me." You know, I always thought that, like, morons did that.
Whoa, hold on a second. Morons?
Hey, slow down.
Wait, Eddie.
I was just going to come to your defense about how it was probably just habit.
Eddie, you ruined it.
Yeah, it is just habit.
So,
Calm down.
Beth, hold on. We forgot to tell you that Eddie was on the other line listening. He jumped in a little bit early before we could really dive into this, but he's there.
Moron's right here. The moron's here.
Okay.
Oh, Eddie, why are you so upset? All she said was that you used your turn signal too much.
Yeah, she was saying only morons use their turn signal. She was referring to me.
Yeah, she didn't know you were listening.
Yeah, I said morons because only morons do that when no one's around. I didn't say morons use turn signals.
Are we not fighting?
Now we're splitting hairs.
I cannot believe that you have not gotten back to me because I'm a safer driver than you.
Okay, all right. Chill out, dude.
Oh, my
Is this,
God.
Like, do you always act this stupid, or is today like...
Stupid?
I mean...
I'm stupid. Oh, God. Try making conversation with you at dinner.
What? Why are you guys just suddenly attacking each other? What happened? All Beth said was, like, there was a weird red flag in a habit that you had. I don't think she was attacking your character.
It's just traffic rules. You do it all the time so that when there is traffic, you do it without thinking about it.
He's right. I always do it.
I mean, that doesn't bode well if Jose is always doing it, though.
When I hear safe, I hear boring.
I know.
Yeah, Alexa says boring.
Okay, no. Wait. He said something about trying to have conversation with me. I saw the wheels spinning in his head, but the hamster looked dead, so...
I don't know why it took getting you on the radio to be honest with me about that you didn't like me. You're so honest about everything else. I don't see what the problem is now. Like, oh my God.
Okay, listen, if you were with me right now, you would see my eyes rolling. That's all I'm doing with this track.
Oh, you keep rolling your eyes. Keep rolling your eyes. Maybe you'll find a brain back there.
Oh, this escalated so
Fight.
No, don't encourage
Alexis. What happened? I mean, it's just like two people bond over hating kids, and then suddenly they hate each other. I don't get where we...
I've heard of love fests on our show, but this is our first hate fest, I think, for sure.
Are you guys enjoying this, or are you actually angry?
I'm just thinking of all the other times that we were in the car together. Are you mad that I let a pedestrian have the right of way, or should I just run him over? Would that have turned you on?
Honestly, you know what? No. Honestly, go yourself, loser. I don't need this.
Oh my God. Okay.
She said
Oh, you know what? Here's one for the road. You should call Mattel because you're so fake, Barbies. Oh, Barbie's jealous now.
Okay,
You know what? Eddie, you should have quit while you were ahead on that.
Didn't hit very well.
As much as I want this conversation to continue so we could listen forever, I do need to stop down and ask real quick if the two of you would like to continue insulting each other in person, and we'll pay for that.
Ken, would you like to go out with Barbie?
Yeah.
You couldn't pay me.
Oh, burn.
Now he's burning us because we don't have enough money.
Yeah.
How'd you know we were broke?
Yeah. Good one, Eddie.
I feel like you two are too similar to go out.
But Beth, I do need to ask for legal purposes. Would you like to go out on another date with Eddie?
That's a hard no. But what I am going to do after this phone call is I'm going to buy a cute little cactus, then name it after Eddie because you're prick.
Oh! Wow, she's got zingers.
Dude, don't come at her, Eddie.
Yes.
Oh, do me next.
You're like a cloud, because when the clouds disappear, it becomes a beautiful day. You're a cloud.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Still.
All right.
No.
Oh, probably should get all that.
Terrible.
Yeah. If you're looking to insult somebody, maybe don't go with "you're a cloud."
Yeah.
Really good. All of you.
Moving 92.5.
You know, something you hear from women all the time is, why are all the good guys always taken, gay, or dead?
Uh-huh.
It's interesting that they're interested in those dead guys, but
No, they're not, Jeff.
I always tell them, hey, don't worry, because statistically speaking, a bunch of those Taken guys are going to get divorced. And then he'll be down and out and ready for a rebound. So just be patient.
Oh,
Never
it's terrible.
looked on the light side and dark side at the same time.
Well, that's what one of our listeners, Kaylee, did. She waited and caught a guy at his rock bottom post-divorce. And now she's emailing us for help.
Man.
Welcome, Kaylee.
Not a great intro, Kaylee.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Yeah, you're
We're
like the
good.
cheetah getting the weakened gazelle at the back of the herd, aren't you?
I've never really kind of thought about it like that, but yeah, you could kind of say that.
Okay. So, you know
So
what?
what's the name of the wounded gazelle that we're calling today?
His name is Ian.
Okay.
Ian.
And how do you know Ian?
I met him through a friend of a friend. He was recently divorced, supposed to be a real quality guy. So it sounded like a good idea. Why not?
Have you ever dated a divorced guy before?
No, I haven't.
Well, that's good that you're open-minded to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, why not? If I'm not open to that, who knows? I'll be single forever. You
Yeah. So did you set the date up through friends or did you actually talk to Ian?
Well, since we had the same friends in common, they gave each other, our numbers, so we were able to start texting one another,
Okay.
So then, as we started talking through text, we found that we had something, like, really big in common, and that's camping.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
Yeah. I love camping. I used to do it a lot with my family when I was younger. And this is the first time I've met a guy who was just into it as much as me.
I mean, there's a lot of guys that say that they're into it, but it's hard to find one that could actually follow through.
Dude, it's hard to be into camping. Us dudes, like, you have to know how to set up a tent and a fire.
Well,
like, I'm scared of camping.
Yeah.
I get a lot of responsibility,
Yeah.
I feel
Okay,
like.
Jose.
Camping
I
is
mean, did you guys actually think of going camping on your first date or you were just talking about it as something in common?
You are psychic because that's exactly what we did for our first date. We went camping.
Oh, my God.
That's a huge commitment.
Yeah, like a whole weekend.
Well, it wasn't a whole weekend. It was more just an overnight trip, but it's still a big deal.
Yeah, it's like if you go out there and you don't like the guy, you're stuck with him.
Or it's the perfect way to get rid of him and no one will know.
Oh, Jeff!
No! What?
Back to the dead guy option.
I mean, he's taking just as big of a risk as you are, so it's
guess.
kind of even playing field, I think.
You're both kind of vulnerable.
Well, I mean, we did. I made it clear we're going to sleep in separate sleeping bags.
Okay. But same tent. You're going to do same tent.
Same tent.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Oh,
He held in so many farts all night long.
So how did it go?
Well, just to be clear, we also took separate cars too, and we met at the camping site. So when we first got there, we did a hike around the area, which went well. I mean, handsome guy hiking through the woods and everything. That's a win for me already.
Yeah. I'm also turned on for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when we came back, we started setting up camp. He was in charge of making a fire, and I was in charge of setting up the tent and everything.
Okay.
And then, I did notice it was a bit abandoned. There wasn't many people around us or anything, and it kind of started getting dark. And as we're setting things up, we heard sounds in the woods, and yeah.
Oh, God.
No.
What'd you hear?
No, this is why I don't go camping.
Stop, Jose. What'd you hear?
I mean, it sounded like a bear, but it could have been a human.
Oh, my God. That's
Was
so
there-
scary.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, it's okay. I mean, they're in the wilderness.
And Jose literally ran to the corner of
He
the studio
did.
just
I
when
want
you
to
said it.
escape. I'm scared.
I mean, it really honestly sounded like a bear that was in heat, which makes it kind of funnier, but
Kind of set the mood for
Yeah.
us,
He knew a date was going on.
But yeah, so then, my kind of personality, honestly, I'm the type of person, if I hear something, I want to see what it is. I don't, even if it's a bear doing its thing, I just want to go find out for myself and make sure that we're safe.
I don't know if that's the smartest move.
And then I just want to play with their cubs.
Right.
That's all I want to do.
It's very brave, though.
Thank you. Well, I took my flashlight and I wanted to go take a look. And I was asked him if he wanted to come along, so we could just go make sure everything's all good. And he said no, he'd rather stay back with the fire.
Yup, smart guy. I like him even more.
Jose, she lived. She's on the phone with
I
us.
know, but still, why are you putting anyone in that scenario? You
Oh,
stay
my
in the
God.
tent and you pray to God.
So what was
Make
it?
sure we're okay, I don't know. I don't know if he was scared or something, but he stayed behind. So I went out there in the woods, and I was looking around for like 10 minutes.
Oh, my
But I didn't see a thing, just to let you all guys know. Like, I didn't see anything.
Gosh.
No, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so...
We're safe now.
Jose.
So I came back to Ian, and honestly, he was acting different. Like, super
What do you mean?
quiet. He didn't want to talk to me. And, like, a couple of minutes later, he said, no, actually, I want to go.
What? He left?
What?
Seriously, he packed up everything, so I just followed along. I started packing up. We went to the cars, and he peeled off.
What?
No.
Do you think he was just that scared of something that was probably just a raccoon?
Or he could even have been embarrassed. I mean, because when you really think about it, I'm the one that went out to make sure we were safe.
Right. So that may have been like emasculating to him or whatever.
Been. But I mean, one of us had to do it. We're not going to just sit there like ducks and get eaten by a bear, you know?
Yeah.
So I text him nothing. I asked some of our friends that we had in common, have they heard from him? They said they haven't. So here I am. I'm asking help from you guys. You have to help me.
So it sounds like he chickened out and just too embarrassed. Like,
but it's so frustrating because he obviously liked you enough to agree for an overnight camping trip. I mean, that's a big agreement.
True.
So he's also missing out because of this stupid like stigma that he has.
Yeah.
Where he wasn't manly enough or something, if that is the case.
Right.
Is there a chance that his ex-wife called?
Ooh.
And he had to go somewhere.
Or she was the one in the woods.
Maybe it was a cougar.
Ooh. You never know. But we're going to find out. We'll play a song, we'll come back, and we'll call Ian for you and try and get you your second date update, okay?
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
All right, hold on. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, we're on the phone with Kaylee, who had a run-in with a real-life bear.
Oh, my God.
You see,
that makes it sound...
normally you find them out in the clubs wearing leather chaps and drinking vodka tonics.
Yeah.
But
Different bears.
Kaylee had an unusual experience because she encountered one out in the woods.
Those aren't the fun bears.
No, those aren't the sexy ones, are they?
She was on a camping trip with her date named Ian, and she heard some weird noises coming from out in the brush and went out to explore thinking it might be a bear and found nothing. Instead, though, when she came back to the campsite, her date Ian was acting a little bit strange and decided that he wanted to leave.
Yeah.
So that's how the date ended for them, and now Kaylee doesn't know what went wrong.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened. I really hope I didn't make him feel bad. I don't know.
I mean, you were trying to protect him. Like, I get that. Of
I
all
know,
people,
but
I would be thankful.
Yeah, but it makes most men feel bad.
Totally. But that's
Which isn't your fault, Kaylee. I mean, if it comes back and he confesses that he actually hates camping, would you still want to date him?
Yeah, I mean, do you know all the single losers out there?
Yeah. I mean, she's already stooped to dating like a divorcee. Like,
Stooped?
how much
Oh
lower
my
can
God,
you
Jeffrey.
go?
Oh, you can go lower.
I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Well, here's what we're going to do. Let's get Ian on the phone and figure out what happened, okay?
Excellent. Thank you so much.
All right. Let's dial his phone number. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Ian, please?
You got him.
Hey, Ian. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. You have a moment to talk with us?
What radio show, man?
It's called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Oh, okay. Don't know, but okay. Yeah,
Cool. You should listen sometime.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of radio shows, just not this one. Sorry,
Okay.
man.
So you have taste. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Ian.
Ouch. All right. Well, this radio show does something kind of dumb called a second date update. And that's what we're doing with you right now.
Second date update?
Yes. Yeah. That's where if you go out on a date with someone and afterwards they're not calling you back, you can reach out to us and we'll call them for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Okay. So what's this all about?
So a woman reached out to us because you went out with her recently. That woman's name's Kaylee. You remember Kaylee?
Okay. Kaylee, yeah.
So she told us about your date, and she said you guys were having a really good time, and then it ended kind of weird, and she doesn't know what happened.
Wait, she reached out to you guys?
Yeah, because you won't hit her up, man.
You got to understand why she'd be confused. I mean, she told us that you agreed to go camping with her. I mean, that's a big commitment to do on a first date, and then you left before, like, nightfall even really hit.
So she told you I left. Okay, what else did she tell you?
There was a bear.
Well, she said she heard a noise out in the woods. and she went to go explore to see what it was. And then when she
told
came,
you there was a noise. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, and then when she came back, she said you were acting a little bit different, and you wanted to leave immediately.
Hey, and it's okay, man. If you were scared, that's fine. I mean, Jose was literally is terrified of everything, and it's all right.
I'm still scared.
I don't know who Jose is, but,
That's me, bro.
I'm just saying you're in good company if it was just too much for you to hear something that you thought was a large animal.
Totally understandable, bro.
I don't know what she said about this stuff, but I don't know if she's got the right idea here. I don't.
Well, can you help us get the right idea? Because she has no clue what went wrong.
And she really likes you. She thinks you're rad.
She said that?
Yeah, she thinks you're super cool. You can tell us anything, and we won't judge you too harsh.
You guys are cool, man. I just start listening to you more often, I think.
Hey.
So here's the deal. I was going to call her back, okay? I needed more time.
Okay.
That's it.
More time for what?
Like since your divorce?
Okay, wow. She did tell you a lot about me.
Yeah.
But listen, it has nothing to do with the fact that I'm divorced. You have to trust me on that. I was going to call her back. So, here's the deal, okay? She heard this noise, and she grabbed the flashlight, and she said she's going to explore, and I didn't want to.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for her to get back. I don't know where she is. It's like 15, 20 minutes. So I'm standing up. I'm looking out into the darkness, and I slip into the fire, and I badly burn my arm.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's terrible. Why wouldn't you just tell her that?
Oh, my God.
Are you okay?
Well, I'm fine now, but she came back eventually, and I'm doing everything I can in my power to pretend like it's not hurting. I think I was a little embarrassed, so I just kept quiet, but I'm in so much pain.
Oh, my
God. And I know I needed medical attention, right? But I didn't want to make a big deal out of it.
Men are so weird. Men are so freaking weird, dude. What do you think she would have said? Like, oh, you burnt your arm, you big baby?
Haley said she loved camping so much, and I didn't want to pretend like I'm a novice at it. I like it, but I'm not done it a lot. And, it's our first date, and we're going to spend a night together. Who knows what was going to happen?
Ian, she could have helped you. She could have gotten some ice for you.
I understand, dude. That's exactly. I totally get it, bro.
Where would she get the ice?
I assume you brought a cooler, Ian. You're camping. Where else are you going to keep your food?
He said he's a novice.
Maybe she brought the ice. I didn't know we had any ice.
Oh my God, Ian.
So that's why you left, because you had burned your arm.
Well, yeah, I needed medical attention. I needed to drive to the hospital. I looked on my GPS on my phone. There was a hospital 4 miles away. And I got in, and look, I was literally had melted plastic from my jacket burnt into my skin.
Ian.
Ouch, owie.
Dude.
Ian, why did you wait to call her? Just tell her these things.
Well, it took 2 or 3 weeks for it to heal, and I just needed more time. And I felt awkward and embarrassed being that I was recently divorced and not dating for years.
Lying about the camping thing.
You're worried that she's going to think that you're
less of a man.
Because the fire burns you.
You know what? I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, that's right. Real men don't get burned.
Yeah, real men are immune to fire.
Yes,
so
that is right.
You know what? I understand that.
Oh my God, you're
Thank
immune.
you.
I mean, you're immune to logic, is what it sounds like to me, not to fires.
Well, I hope I'm not stepping out of line here and hurting your feelings anymore, but I do have something I need to tell you, Ian.
Okay.
I need to tell you that Kaylee's actually been on the other line listening, and she heard everything that you said.
No way.
Yeah, I don't. Not to make you feel like any less of a man, but she knows it all now.
It's like the feeling of a fire in my arm, but now it's in my chest.
Oh, Ian, it's fine. The truth will set you free, man.
Kaylee, kiss his boo-boo. Come on.
Ian,
I'm super embarrassed.
I'm so confused. Why didn't you just say something?
Hi, Kaylee.
Hi, Ian. I mean, I feel bad, but I can't help but to laugh a little.
I don't know. I'm new. I'm a novice camper, and I'm a novice dater.
Oh, my.
I really dug you, and it's my bad. If I can apologize, I will. I'm sorry.
You could definitely apologize. You should have said something. Oh, my God.
Seriously, you're leaving this woman thinking that she did something horrible or you hate her.
I was over here thinking the whole time that maybe I made you feel bad because I was the one that went out there to find out what the scary sound was.
you know? And the fact that you didn't come, you know, help figure it out, you know, I thought maybe it made you feel bad somehow.
No, not at all. In fact, I thought you were a superhero. I mean, you know, I was just like, I was into you, and it was empowering to watch a woman go out and, like, defend us from the big bear that I saw.
Oh, my God, you're the cutest, Ian.
He is the cutest. I don't understand. I mean, you should have just said, hey, I burned myself. Let's go to the doctor. I would have went with you to urgent care.
Yeah, Ian, if you had told her, Kaylee probably would have defended you and just punched that fire right in the face. Defended your honor.
You don't touch my man.
Oh my God, this is the cutest story ever.
Yeah, I mean, Ian, would you be up for going out on another date with Kaylee? Because we'll pay for it.
100%.
I mean, after your burns heal, of course, but we'd like you guys to hook up again.
I'm super excited, and I promise I'll bring a blanket to make sure to cover the burns.
No, maybe a fireproof suit.
Yeah, no.
Or let's just not go camping
Yeah,
anymore.
let's stick to the city for you, Ian. That's fine. That's fine, honey.
This sounds awesome. Sounds great.
Thank you guys so much. This is great.
Oh, I'm so excited for you, too.
Me too. I'm so excited. I just pitched a tent.
Whoa, oh my God, Jeffrey!
Camping, guys. You're disgusting.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Weekdays 6 till 10.
104.9 Virgin Radio.
If you're just tuning in for the second date, Lisa is on the phone and she wants to call a guy named Nick. They met online. Her picture that she uses online is actually 8 years old. So she thinks that might be part of the problem. But she did come clean right before their date and said, hey, just so you know, when I show up, I'm going to look 8 years older. He seemed to not have a problem with that, but she does think that he used an excuse to get out of the date because at some point he got a phone call and then said his grandma needs help with her groceries, so he had to leave. And she hasn't heard anything from him since. Lisa, you know what I think your problem is?
What?
I think you need to start dating men.
Oh, you think he's
Okay.
a little boy?
A little grandma's boy. So if his grandma's calling, he's going to get groceries for her. You really want to be with a guy like that? Like, look at me. I haven't talked to my grandma in like 10 years.
That's not something to brag
I am
about.
a good grandson.
You know, I thought you meant be a man and not make a lame excuse like that.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I was saying,
wrong.
don't let your grandma run you.
man up.
You know what I mean? Like, he's got to own that relationship with his grandma. All right, well, we're about to dial the phone number right now, get him on the phone, and find out why he's not calling you back. And if, in fact, that was an excuse to get out of your date, okay?
All right, awesome.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Nick, please?
Yeah, this is me.
Hey, Nick, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
From what?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay. Well, what do I got to say? What do I got to do?
You don't have to say or do anything. I just have a few questions for you about a date you recently went on.
Okay.
Here's how it works. One of our listeners emailed us to call you. You recently went out with a girl named Lisa, okay?
Right.
And Lisa is wondering why you're not calling her back.
Okay. So, what do I just tell you? What happened, or?
That would be the goal. If you just want to straight up just tell me, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it just didn't work out.
Well, is there a specific reason?
Not too much. I mean,
There was way too much hesitation. There's definitely a reason.
well, no, I mean, she just, listen, when you go out with somebody, you have something in mind, and if they're not it, then you move on.
I like how your voice just gets higher.
I'm just saying, I mean, not everybody's for everybody. Why waste time if they're not for you? That's all.
Nick, let me ask you a question. She told us that she had a profile picture on the dating website that was 8 years younger than she is. Does she look a lot different now, and is that why you don't want to call her back?
I wouldn't say a lot different, but somewhat different.
Like different enough to where you found her unattractive when you saw her?
I don't know. I wouldn't say unattractive, but... It's just I'm just particular, and she wasn't my type exactly. So I'm just looking for Miss Perfect, and she wasn't it. That's all.
Miss Perfect. What is Miss Perfect?
Isn't that what everybody wants? Miss Perfect for them,
I want Miss Willing. That's what I'm usually going for.
Or Miss Damaged Goods.
Or just Miss has a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I guess I just have high standards. I don't know.
All right. Are you okay, I got a friend like you. You're one of those I only date perfect 10 model type guys, aren't you?
No, I mean, not maybe to other people's standards, but to my standards, they have to have certain features or attributes that I like.
So it was all just like a looks thing. Like her looks didn't meet what you expected and what you like.
Look, I'm just saying, I've been on a lot of dates. I've dated a lot of people here and back home, and just, I guess I always find something wrong with each of them,
What do you find wrong, though? Like, her cuticles were a little, too white. Are you that picky?
Well, if I notice that, sure, that could be something. But
For real?
No, but it's usually bigger than that. Like this one girl had like really big gums. You ever see that when they smile, they're like very gummy, and that's just.
Nick, I'm with you. I'm with you on the big gums thing. It is distracting.
Yeah, like horse gums.
Yeah.
You guys are so shallow.
It's true though. Brooke, do you want to date a dude with huge gums?
I don't know that I've ever even noticed gums.
Obviously you're looking at their face most of the time, but you gaze and you look down and you see the boobs and stuff. Can I say boobs and stuff?
Yeah,
you can
sure.
say
You can say that. Absolutely.
Well, that was one problem with this girl. They were just kind of like weirdly shaped or something. I just couldn't.
Are we talking about a former date of yours, or are we talking about Lisa?
Oh, no, a former date.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not like
Okay.
We're just going through a list of everything wrong with every woman that he's ever dated.
I'm just giving examples of why I'm picky, that's all. I mean...
All right, big gums, weird-looking boobs, things like that turn you off.
If they look like that then, who knows what they look like when it's off,
Okay.
So what was the thing that turned you off about Lisa?
Well, she had really... Like, the nose part was fine, but, the nostrils were kind of small.
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
They're just tiny.
Her nostrils are too small for her nose.
Yeah, the holes part.
Yeah, I know what a nostril is. I'm just trying to picture a big nose with little.
They were just really small, and it looked kind of odd. It didn't look like that in the picture, which was surprising.
Dude, you've got to be kidding me. Are you being serious that small nostrils are a deal breaker for you?
Look, when you're talking to somebody for an hour and all you can focus on is the nostrils, there's a problem.
But
that's why I couldn't take it anymore.
You probably have a lot of your own imperfections too, right?
I'm not saying I don't, but for me, why should I settle if that's not who I want to be with?
You have to be one of the most picky dudes I've ever talked to.
Yeah, dude.
And
I know. Everybody says that to me, but that's who I am.
You're honest.
Hey,
Maybe that's why I'm single, but what do you want?
It definitely is why you're single. I'm going to tell you that right now. But, I would love to find out if Lisa has had any work done to her nostrils to make them smaller. Wouldn't you like to find that out, Nick?
No, that's all right. I don't really care. I mean, it didn't work out, so it doesn't matter. I'm moving on.
Well, it's too bad because she's actually on the other line listening.
What?
Seriously? My nostrils are too small?
What are you guys doing to me? What, you ambush people like this?
Yeah, it's kind of the point of the whole segment. So anyway.
I didn't agree to this.
I know you didn't, but Lisa did, and now she's on the phone. So you might as well talk to her about her small nostrils.
Here. What kind of freaky thing is that? I could see if your nostrils were too big, but...
Well, it's just my thing. I don't know what to tell you. I'm picky, that's all. I don't know if you heard that part, but I'm just very...
I mean, we have all this stuff in common, and now you're saying it's because of my nostrils? My nostrils are normal.
No, they're not.
Oh, my God. Really?
I'm sorry, they're not. I've seen a lot of nostrils, and they're on the smaller side.
I see at least a dozen nostrils a day, and apparently yours don't stack up, Lisa.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what anybody else thinks about them. I know I'm picky, and there were some very nice qualities you had, and we had some nice conversation. But for me, just me, like I said, I'm picky. They were just too small, and it was distracting. I'm sorry.
Nick, how do you expect to find the perfect woman with like every single thing on her face being perfect. I mean, you're not exactly Mr. Hottie. You know, you're cute. So what are you thinking?
Look, if I have to be single for the rest of my life because I can't find the perfect person for me, then I'll be single, and I'm okay with that. But I'm going to keep trying. That's all.
All right.
Wow, that's dedication.
Well, I have to do this no matter what because it is a second date. Nick, would you like to go out on a second date with Lisa? We will pay for it.
Oh, my God.
No, it's not a match. It's not going to work.
Both of you guys said, did I hear both of you guys say no to a second date at the same time?
Yes.
All right. Look, you guys have more in common than you think.
The only thing, apparently.
All right, Lisa. Well, I'm sorry that we couldn't make that happen for you.
Okay, thanks.
And Nick, I'll keep an eye out for girls with giant nostrils, okay? We've been doing these second dates for a while now, and we've heard a lot of creative excuses to get out of a date. I have an excuse that I like to use when I'm on a date, so I don't hurt the other person's feelings, but if I know it's not going well and I want to leave, I always use the same excuse. I look at them and go, I don't like you, and I want this to be over.
That's not an excuse.
And it seems to work every time, and so I think I'm doing it right. But not everybody is as smooth as I am.
And sensitive.
Look at you, smooth operator.
And Lisa, who's on the phone today to do a second date, believes that somebody used an excuse to get out of a date with her. Lisa, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks, Jubal. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. So the guy that you met today, you met him online?
Yes, on a dating site.
What did you do when you went out on your date?
We just met at a bar. Mm-hmm. Kept it simple.
When you saw him for the first time, what did you feel?
Well, here's the thing. There was a little bit of a snag before I met him because I knew that I was kind of going into it without being 100% truthful because I used an old photo on my profile.
Oh.
How old are we talking?
It was 8 years old.
Wow.
But I was honest about my age.
Okay. You just weren't honest with your picture.
Well, I felt really guilty after that, and I realized that I hadn't told him, and we were going out that night.
But you weren't honest about your picture. Why use a picture from 8 years ago as your dating profile photo?
It's a really good picture. Sometimes I'm not that photogenic, and it's really great, and I feel like it captures my personality.
Are you much different now than you were 8 years ago?
No, I mean, that's the other thing. I don't think I'm that different, but I don't know.
8 years is a long time, though. Yeah. We all have pictures that we really like and hold on to. You don't have like one that's maybe from like 2 years ago?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just the one I used.
All right.
I mean, okay. I had a profile up a few years ago, and
so you came clean about it to him?
Yeah, before we went out. I mean, it was about half an hour before meeting up. I texted him, and I said, hey, you know what, you can totally cancel if you want to, but I just want to be honest with you. You know, the photo I used is 8 years old.
Did he ask for an updated picture to send to him or anything?
No, because it was right before. It was literally half an hour before we were meeting. He texted back. He's like, "Hey, don't worry about it. It's totally okay."
Yeah, because he was actually driving to the destination. Yeah. Like, why couldn't? You should have probably. I mean, I don't know. You should. I would think you would want to tell him like a day or two before.
I know. I didn't give him much of a leeway, but
did you do that on purpose, Lisa?
No, honestly, I just
Lisa.
That is really
forgot.
Lisa, are you lying to me? Did you do that on purpose?
No, I swear to you, I'm not.
Okay.
I was thinking like, oh my God, I really like this guy, and I was crap, and he doesn't have the right picture of me, and now he's going to hate me. But he was like, no, that's cool, whatever.
Have you been online dating for a little while?
Oh, yeah, a couple of months.
Have other people been shocked when they saw you in person compared to your profile photo?
Well, nobody would, I don't think anybody would, except for Jubal maybe, would really do that. You know, would be like, what? You know.
Just like sit down like, you're not who I thought you were.
I know. You're ugly. I got to go.
So your email said that you think he used an excuse to get out of your date.
You know, we were having a great time, and he seemed a little bit nervous at first, but after a while, he got a phone call, and he said he had to go, and his excuse was, I have to go help my grandma get groceries.
No.
What? Yeah, it's totally lame, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a made-up excuse. Yeah.
What did you say to him?
Well, what could I say? It was just like, okay, you know, I mean, I was a good sport about it, but I don't know, maybe it is true, but it sounds lame.
Yeah, what if his grandma really does need groceries, and you're like, I don't care, let her starve.
Oh,
you stay here.
Anyway, it's been over a week and I haven't heard from him, and I'm really hoping it's not the picture thing.
I guess I didn't ask you how the actual date went. Was everything enjoyable?
I thought it was good. Like I said, he seemed a little nervous at first. Maybe it's because he was like, oh, my God, what's she going to look like? But
yeah.
No, I mean, it seemed normal and cool. And, you know, there's always a little bit of adjustment when you're like, oh, hi, here's the real you. But I thought we were connecting.
So no awkward moments where you think that he got turned off, and he didn't seem to be turned off by the fact that your picture was 8 years younger than you actually are.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that is what happened. You know, like I said, people don't show up and be like, oh, you're not as attractive as I thought you were going to be. You know, they just, I mean, right? You're kind of polite.
But I think we can all agree that we're pretty sure that his grandma needs help with her groceries as an excuse to get out of the date.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date, all right?
Great, thanks.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Who in your life would you trust to set you up on a date?
Wow, that's a deep question. Not
Very
my
few
parents.
people.
Not
Yeah.
my parents.
Do you trust your best friend?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you trust your mom?
No.
No.
Do you trust your proctologist?
Is he hot?
They're in
Or
the middle
she?
of giving you an exam and they just go, you know what? I have the perfect person for
You
you.
know what this reminds me
I don't know
of?
if I want my proctologist talking about the perfect fit in that moment.
No, that's not awkward, Brooke.
Okay.
That's someone looking out for you.
I'm with you, Jack.
And one of our listeners, Riley, got set up on a first date by someone I don't think that I would trust.
Oh.
But he did. Maybe you'll feel differently. He's on with us right now. Riley, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, are you at the proctologist?
Everyone was thinking it.
I'm not at the proctologist.
Okay. Tell us, who's the person that set you up on the date?
I guess it's kind of an interesting story. I work with my ex-girlfriend, and she set me up on this date.
Your ex-girlfriend?
Ex.
Why would you do
Not
that?
someone I would trust.
I don't know. It sounds like you guys must get along if you work together.
That's true.
We're still friendly. I mean, I'll be honest, I was thinking maybe there was still a chance we'd get back together, but...
Why?
So this is good though. This means she really wants you to move on. She wants you to stop bugging her and find someone else to obsess over.
Become someone else's problem.
Yes,
I know the
basically.
perfect person. They love projects.
Which means she can't have this fail. She's got a lot riding on this.
Okay. Were you satisfied with who she set you up with?
Yeah, I was.
See?
Okay. What's this?
Yeah, no, I don't think she was trying to sabotage me at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she
So-
wants you to move on.
Tell us about the woman that you went out with. What's her name?
Her name is Kinsley.
Okay. And were you able to like meet her before, or is this a total blind date?
No, it's a total blind date.
Oh my gosh.
And this is actually the first date I've gone on in a few years.
Oh, since your ex.
Okay.
You have been holding on, friend.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not like we've been broken up for a few years.
Oh.
I'm counting like not going on a first date.
Like the overlap. Okay.
Okay. So what did you and Kinsley do for your date?
I'm going to be like completely upfront with you. I don't completely remember everything.
Oh,
You don't remember
no.
what you did?
Were you
No,
so
no,
nervous?
I remember we went to brunch. She was cute and super fun, and we were having a good time. And I know that there were bottomless mimosas.
Yeah, that's trouble right there.
Yeah.
You know what they say? Bottomless mimosas turn into topless mimosas.
Yeah, I've never heard that, but it makes sense to me, Jose.
Not that catchy.
Was she on the same page as you, or were you
Oh,
just...
yeah, totally.
Okay.
She was coming off a breakup too and was set up by her
No.
ex-boyfriend? That would be magic.
I just mean it's fine if you guys are both like getting day drunk together. It's not cool if you're wasted and she's not.
Very true.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, it loosened things up. We were having a great time. We were laughing, drinking, talking.
So,
and
when did you stop forgetting what was happening? I mean, like, when did you black out? I guess is the quickest way to
I don't
ask
know.
that.
I mean, it's just like things are fuzzy. I didn't black out. I mean, like I remember the waiter cut us off.
Oh.
That's not good, bro.
No.
Hey, I was a server for almost 10 years.
It takes a lot.
One time have I ever cut somebody off.
Really? I get cut off a lot.
Oh,
Are
geez,
you
that's
serious?
not good.
Yeah, a lot of X's on my hands.
No.
Places.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alexis.
no.
Anyways,
We need to
this isn't
party.
about me. Back to your
we
promotion.
don't. I don't want to take care of that mess.
That's my kind of fun.
Okay, so you got cut off from the bottomless mimosas.
Uh-oh.
What happened next?
After we hit the bottom of the bottomless mimosas,
Okay.
we didn't want things to end, so we started walking around, and
Or stumbling. Yeah.
and I know we went to another bar,
Oh.
Smart.
and then I remember playing tag in a mall.
With each other or with other children that happened to be at the
Now,
mall?
that's a good question.
No, with each other. And I know we were making out in the department store.
Oh, God.
Oh.
You guys sound so obnoxious.
I think we played hide and seek,
Whoa.
and I guess I won because I passed out in one of the dressing rooms and woke up later, and she didn't find me.
Dude, did
yeah.
you get arrested for being wasted out in public like that?
No, I mean, no, come on. I mean, we weren't like disruptive.
Or, like, destroying anything.
We were disruptive.
Okay.
Did you just hear the sentence that came out of your mouth? I passed out in a department store dressing room. And my date, you said she didn't find you?
Well, I mean, I don't think so, because when I woke up, I couldn't find her. So,
Oh.
Okay.
So you haven't talked to her since that?
well, yeah. I mean, I know it sounds bad. Like, I know that I sound like a mess.
I don't think it sounds. I think it sounds good. You guys had a lot of fun together.
You're in your own
That's
world.
right.
It went too far.
This is not how you can ask my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's a bad slip up.
That's all right, man.
This is not me. We just really cut loose together, and I mean, it felt good.
I know it seems like a bad thing to, overserve yourself, but I look at it as a good thing. Like, you're having such a great time. You're not really monitoring like how much you're drinking. You're just having so much fun. You get wrapped up in the moment.
Yeah.
I think it's a good sign.
Like I said, this is like a one time we had a good time. We made out.
But she's
Okay.
not calling you back, so it has to be not that great of a time,
Have
right?
you spoken to your ex-girlfriend about why she
Ooh,
might be
yeah.
not calling back? Because you say you work together.
Well, I mean, she did say that she's not going to set me up with anybody else again.
Oh, that's not good, dude.
But she didn't say why?
No, she's not talking to me.
What? She's not talking to you either?
Yeah, one date and now two girls aren't talking.
Okay.
Oh, you
So
really messed up.
when you were saying things were all good, that wasn't true.
I mean, they were all good before.
Okay.
Yeah.
They weren't all good.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Okay.
let's
This was
make
a-
it all
this
good
was a
now.
Big
Yeah,
mistake.
I like that.
We have a chance to do that.
Okay.
We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Kinsley for you, and we'll try and get you a second date, okay?
Sounds good.
All right. Well, if you're just joining us for the second date, we've been talking to one of our listeners, Riley, who started his first date with bottomless mimosas at brunch and ended it passed out inside a department store dressing room. In between those things, it's a little bit hazy for him.
Yeah, no
but
one knows.
apparently there was a game of hide and seek inside the mall. There was a makeout session.
Yeah.
But for some strange reason, he has not been able to reach Kinsley after the date is over.
What could have happened?
Well, actually, I just thought about this. Riley, you also mentioned that you two were playing tag.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that it was freeze tag and she's still frozen at the mall waiting to be tagged back in?
That's it, Riley. He figured it out for you.
She's so hardcore.
No, I don't think that's what happened.
Have you even been to the mall to check?
Dude, Jeffrey.
She might be just frozen outside of Hot Topic waiting for you.
The irony. Frozen in front of hot
Yeah,
Topic.
I know.
You guys, I'm calling you for real help on this.
God.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's on you, man.
I'm going to say, Riley, I think you need to prepare for what you're about to learn. You don't really remember all the details of most of the date. You have 2 women now, your ex and her, that won't talk to you because of something you did.
Yeah, but I mean, we made out after hanging out all the time. We made out.
It doesn't matter now, Riley. You need to move on past that, and you need to get ready to apologize. You're going to have to apologize for something. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. I don't agree. I think there's a chance maybe even your ex and Kinsley are now fighting over you.
Both of them won't answer his calls, Jeffrey.
Yeah, because they're too busy battling each other to figure out who's going to get Riley's heart.
Or playing hard to get.
That's optimistic.
I think you have a shot, Riley, okay? I'm going to call Kinsley right now and try and get your second date. You ready?
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, I'm on your side, bud. Here we go. I'm going to dial the number right now.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kinsley?
Yeah, this is Kinsley. Who's this?
My name's Jeff. I work on a morning radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Okay. What is this about?
This is about a segment that we do called A Second Date that you're on right now.
Congrats.
Yay! What?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly what.
I'm sorry. I don't understand.
Well, so the way that this works is if a listener of ours goes out on a date and afterwards, if that person isn't calling them back, you can reach out to us for help and we'll call them for you to help you figure out the reason why.
Okay.
Make sense?
We're doing like an investigation kind of.
I guess so. I don't know what this has to do with me. I'm sorry.
Well, because you recently went on a date with one of our listeners. His name is Riley, and I got to say, he sounds like a pretty fun guy.
Yeah, tons of fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad you agree.
I would say Riley sounds like a pretty clueless guy. Like, he thought you guys had a great time on the date and is totally unaware of why you wouldn't be calling him back.
I'm kind of shocked that he remembers the date.
Aha!
Well,
he doesn't. Joke's
I
on
mean,
you.
he told us what he does remember from the date,
Yeah.
and what he does remember is having a pretty good time with you. He mentioned going and getting brunch with bottomless mimosas. There was some games played at the mall, and he mentioned that there was a kiss.
You said make out.
A makeout.
Yeah.
So, I mean, things must have gone pretty well if you're willing to make out with this guy.
He said that me and him made out.
Yes.
Yeah. He was almost certain about that.
Oh, okay. Well, everything else he told you was right. We got brunch and went to the mall, but we did not kiss.
What?
Oh, no.
No way.
I'm confused now.
Wait, do you remember the details of your date, or was it really hazy for you too?
You were wasted.
I was buzzed. I was certainly, pretty tipsy, but I think I probably remember more than him because I know what he's talking about, but I never made out with him.
Wait, what?
So who did he make out with then?
Yeah, help us get some clarity.
So we were both pretty blitzed, and we were playing tag in the mall, and he stopped and started making out with a mannequin.
No.
No!
You're joking.
Are you serious?
I wish I were joking. He started making out with a mannequin, and it was so embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get him to stop because I didn't want him to get in trouble. I didn't want to get in trouble, but he kept going. And then finally, once he did stop, he just ran into a dressing room. So I just left because I was like, people know I'm with this guy who just made out with a mannequin.
Wait, he thought you guys were playing. He told us that he went into the dressing room because you guys were playing hide and seek in the department store, and he passed out.
No. I mean, I was certainly trying to hide from him, but...
Okay.
Oh, my God.
I think I see what's going on here.
I understand having fun and letting loose, and we were both certainly being, messy and drunk.
Right.
But if you're on a first date and you make out with a mannequin, that's kind of a no-go for me.
So, to be clear, you're jealous of the mannequin.
No.
That he made out with the mannequin instead of you.
That's it.
At least he stopped there.
I'm glad you got the message from my story. Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, he's good. He's quick.
Well,
like that.
know what? The mannequin meant nothing to him. I think I can speak on behalf of Riley, and what he was really thinking about was you.
He misses you.
You know what? Don't just take my word for it. Hear it from Riley himself, because I need to let you know, Kinsley, he's on the other line listening, and he wants to talk to you.
He's on the phone.
Yeah. Riley?
Hey.
Oh my God. Hi.
I mean, are you sure that that's what happened?
I am positive that's what happened, Riley.
We were both pretty drunk. Like,
I think you were a little more drunk than I was.
I mean, you said make out, bro. You don't feel any tongue when you're kissing a mannequin, brother.
You don't feel any warmth. You don't feel any blood. You don't feel anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't imagine. Like, how can that's like.
I thought you were joking at first. I was like, oh, this is a bit. But then I saw your tongue come out.
Uh-oh.
And you were Frenching the mannequin.
Yeah, baby.
I mean,
And then,
I feel like that's what the sound that he was making, too, as he was kissing the mannequin.
Is any of this clicking, Riley? You know, sometimes, like, if you hear it, then you can start to get flashes.
I don't know. Like, I was wondering why your hands were at your sides and not, like, moving.
Like a military.
It's like, man, you have rock solid abs.
Is there any chance that this didn't really happen or did really happen? Like, I want to stand up for you, Riley.
Yeah, it's tough, bro.
I mean, is there anything else that I should know about?
That's a good question.
well, you did make out with the mannequin for a long time. And when I was trying to stop you, you started to, like, take the mannequin's top off.
Oh.
Hey!
What? I started to what?
Oh, no.
You started to undress the mannequin, like, in a romantic, intimate way.
Ooh, that's very cute.
I mean,
Like kissing its neck?
This is not me. This is why I never cut loose like that. Like, obviously, there's a reason why.
Because this has happened before? This is a trend?
It's a one-time...
I don't know.
I mean, here's the thing, Kinsley. Can you forgive it as just a drunken, idiotic mistake?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sounds like he really doesn't remember, so I do feel bad about that.
Okay.
Of course I don't remember. Like, why would I call a radio station if this was what you were going to say? I'm not
Yeah.
Oh,
He's defeated, Kinsley.
No,
He's
I think
obviously
he's thinking about the mannequin again.
Maybe.
Oh, come on.
I feel like Kinsley, he's really embarrassed about what happened. He obviously didn't mean for it to go that way. And he thought he was kissing you. He wishes that it was you. And that's why we would love to send you out on a second date, and we'll pay for it. No mannequins anywhere nearby that he could confuse you with.
Or no alcohol, I
No
think is probably
bottomless.
the better choice.
Brooke, what are you saying?
I'm just saying.
Not be
Are you
lame.
listening to yourself?
I do feel really bad that I said all this stuff about you kissing him. I mean, it happened, but I feel bad that you don't remember, and now I brought it up on the radio.
Oh, that's not on you, Kinsley. Don't worry.
You seem really sweet and genuine. So, yeah, I would go out with you again.
All right.
Yes, Riley.
Awesome.
Congratulations, man.
This is not how I expected it to go.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
didn't either, brother.
That's a comeback.
It
That
is.
is a comeback,
Hey,
Riley.
we did a good job, guys.
And the good news is, if this relationship goes well, then you already have a maid of honor picked out for your wedding day.
Oh, my God.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You want to know if you're absolutely terrible at dating? We can help you with that with the second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. We have Cameron on the phone right now. Cameron, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Now, your email said that you met a girl named Julia through friends. I do want to point out that your email also said it felt like she just got you.
Aww.
It sounds cornier when you say it out loud. I did feel like she got me. Like, I thought we had a connection.
What'd you guys do during your date?
We went down to, like, Pioneer area, sort of Safeco area. That whole area is blown up. I love that district.
Okay.
We had dinner down there, and I was gregarious and fun, and she laughed at my jokes.
If I don't say so myself,
Wow,
I was
Cameron.
outgoing and hilarious. But then again, I'm just doing what Cameron does. I'm not Cameron. I'm not making fun of you. I'm sorry. So anyway, you felt like she had a good time. She was laughing at your jokes. You had a good dinner with her.
Yeah, she was giving me good signs.
Okay, like she was maybe like touching your arm or.
Well, okay, not exactly that.
Oh.
But when I dropped her off, we did have a steamy makeout session.
Okay.
nice.
Okay. So there was
Okay.
physical contact. She was
Yeah.
into it.
How'd the date end?
I'm trying to think back if she sort of said, "Hey, nice to meet you," or if she was like, "Hey, let's talk soon." I can't exactly remember, but I felt like if I were to text her the next day, she would
Right.
respond. I waited a few days,
Okay.
How many days?
5 days. I waited until the following weekend, like
All right.
Friday, and I sent her a text.
That's a long time.
5 days does seem like a long time. It seems like if I were a girl, it sounds like a starting of a song. If I were a girl, anyway. But I would think 5 days, like maybe the guy has blown me off. So do you think maybe that happened, Cameron?
That's hard to say.
It's like you're losing your forward momentum. If you come off a hot, steamy makeout session, a girl wants to know right away that you also felt it was great.
Yeah, maybe I should have midweek, sent her a message, or
You can't think of any reason why she wouldn't want to call you.
there were some lulls in the conversation, but we didn't clash politically. We avoided those subjects.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, hey,
Sweet
Cameron,
Cameron.
we're going to get her on the phone right after this song and see if we can get an answer for you, okay?
Hopefully she doesn't really hate me for doing this.
All right, so just hang out for like 3.5 minutes and we'll get the second part of your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Cameron's on the phone with us. He emailed us about a girl named Julia who he went on a date with. They had dinner, made out at the end of the night. You waited 5 days to try to get a hold of her via text message. Do you think that maybe you might have waited too long?
I wonder.
Okay,
I wonder.
all right.
Oh, Cameron.
We'll call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone and ask her, okay?
Awesome.
And feel free to go ahead and jump in on the conversation whenever.
And bring out that confidence, Cameron. You got it in you. I know it.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, is Julia there?
this is she.
Julia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5.
Oh, hello.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Nice.
It's always a weird follow-up question.
I know,
Like,
right?
you just calling to say hi.
Calling to see what you're up to, how things been. How's life? We haven't talked in a while, Julia, or ever, have we?
Yeah.
I'm calling you because I wanted to ask you a question about somebody you know.
Okay.
Do you have any idea of who I might want to call you about?
No.
How familiar are you with our show?
I'm familiar.
Okay. Have you ever heard the second date updates before?
Yes.
What if I were to tell you that somebody emailed us about going on a date with you?
Oh.
Take it
Now
away.
now can you guess who it might be that wants to find out why you didn't call them back after you guys went on a date?
Was it Mike?
Oh,
It is
wow.
not Mike.
Interesting.
Okay.
Maybe we could narrow it down some more. Sounds like there's a lot of options. Not calling a lot of men back.
Okay, go ahead. Guess again. I want to see if you can guess it now. It's not Mike. It's somebody else that you went on a date with recently.
Cameron, I think.
Oh, I think.
Cameron, you think? That's it.
I don't know.
It's Cameron. It's Cameron.
It is?
Yes.
Okay.
He emailed us because he wants to know why you guys went out and you never called him back. He said he sent you a text like 5 days after your date. And you didn't respond.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind telling us why?
It was a fine date. We got along.
Okay.
He let us know that there was kind of a hot and steamy makeout session at the end of the night.
Yes, there was. I admit it.
It's okay. It's okay. So you were into him, right?
I mean, it was kind of weird because he smelled like a girl.
He smelled like a girl.
Like he was wearing like women's perfume.
What?
I don't know if like he had been with a girl earlier that day, or he just has like a weird like lady perfume fetish. Or
Julia, guys' cologne sometimes could smell like women's perfume. Do you think that maybe he just made a bad selection?
no, this was like flowery, like Marc Jacobs smelling.
Oh.
Like my best friend wears the same perfume.
Hey, Julia.
Yeah.
Cam's on the phone with us.
What?
Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
What's up?
Cameron.
I'll help you out, Cameron.
No, I'm not fond of men's cologne. I think it's too musky and musty and weird.
What?
So
Okay, so you were wearing women's perfume?
That's okay. Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, whatever your scent is, man. But
sometimes I wear a little touch of like a subtle women's perfume.
So, Cameron, can I ask you this? I think wearing women's perfume, that's fine. Like, okay.
Yeah.
But does it go beyond women's perfume ever?
I'll answer that with a resounding no.
because the perfume doesn't match the underwear is what we're asking. All right.
It does not.
So, Julia, you were just turned off by the fact that Cameron smelled like a girl.
Yeah.
And that's the reason you didn't call me, Julia?
Yes.
Is that the only reason?
Also, I didn't really think you were that good of a kisser.
That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
That sounds mean.
What was bad about his kissing?
I just like a lot of like saliva.
He just kissed like a woman, didn't he? Is that what
But his lips were so soft.
well, Julia, we'll pay for the second date. If you'll go out with Cameron again, we will pay for it.
That is so nice. However, I don't think so.
Really?
I think it just would be not.
What if he agrees not to wear perfume?
Yeah.
I mean, there just wasn't a connection.
All right.
Okay.
You're scared that he's going to show up for the date and you guys are going to be wearing the same top and it's going to be awkward.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.